Big salute to everybody that is in the building. Y'all tell everybody get over here. I got breaking news before it happens. We got breaking news. We got breaking news. It's the country I beat you. Y'all, I have been just watching this trial. Well, really listening more than anything because I've been at work. And I am just blown away. We got breaking news. I'm about to say y'all what's getting ready to happen. Do y'all know what's about to happen? Do y'all know who getting ready to take the stand? I was gonna wait to after they go off, but this was a moment I'm like, no, I can't not watch this with everybody else. We gotta watch this together. We have got to watch this together. As you enter into the city, please make sure that you hit the like button. Can anybody guess who is getting ready to take the stand next? Breaking news, they just pulled up, baby. Just pulled up. Lady Ray, you on it. Jossie and her family has just pulled up. They're getting ready to take the stand. Oh my goodness. Whew. Jossie getting ready to take the stand. I thought that Rainwater was getting ready to take the stand just because we're talking about the highway. And everything. They got the paramedics that was on the scene. We heard from Dr. Randall Graham. I just thought since we on the highway, we still on the highway. We didn't even get into the remuneration or anything else, or even the phone calls or things of that nature. We're still at the highway. So I just knew that Rainwater was getting ready to hit the stand. But I just got some breaking news via Ratchet TV. Salute to him. Gave me a phone call and told me that Jossie and her family just pulled up. I thought she said she didn't have to be there. She said she didn't have to be there till Tuesday. Is what I heard. My. Under the Copyright Act of 1976, this video and audio will be used for entertainment and educational purposes, reactionary purposes, and to give that in my lovely opinion. Fair use is in effect. I do have the trial pulled up. I do have it muted. I do have it muted. I'm gonna disclaimer is there. Oh my goodness. Wait, it's Schoolball. From what I heard, she's there. She is there. Give me a second. Let me make sure I have this pulled up correctly. Yeah, we got it. Let me just start screen sharing with y'all. And I know they have other people that's live about it right now. Salute to them. But because I couldn't be that child, this is where we get right about now. So I definitely appreciate all y'all for coming in. Yeah, the chats that I have been seeing, y'all, I just had to kind of stay out of the chats because they are so disrespectful. The chats have been just off the chain. All right, let's close this out. I don't want to see the chat. The chats have been off the chain. Oh my goodness. It's been really crazy reading these chats. I got people hitting me up like saying, well, what you think about what so and so saying? I don't know what to think, except for these people never cared. Miss Pretty Planner, salute. I took pics on my TV. No one mentioned about the lady with a child on the highway too. Just saying, yeah, I was kind of back and forth trying to look at this angle from Fox 4, as well as looking at that angle from the judge. The judges, the courts thing. Mo3 was hit 13 times. Y'all, we was speculating and guessing, and they never gave us an accurate number, but they say 13 wounds. I just kind of figured 13. That is crazy. And then where he was hit at was even more crazier. And I understand when Sean G is saying the places that they told me that he hit at, it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me either. Just to see the way that Mo3 was huddled, and I'm going to be as respectful as possible, huddled underneath the back tire of Dr. Graham's car was just so heartbreaking. It definitely was heartbreaking. And the fact that Dr. Randall Graham said that he didn't even know Mo3 was back there. He said that Mo3 ran past him and Kewon, and he said he heard a big explosion. Notice his windshield was hit. He said he looked on the lava in the eyes. He said that he looked Kewon in the eyes. He had to look in the eyes, y'all. That is so crazy. But it kind of, When they asked him, like, would you be able to identify him again? He said no. And I think that kind of deducted some points from that, in my opinion, as far as the prosecution, because here you have an eyewitness who couldn't even identify what had happened. He also said that he remembered the unaliver, or the gunman, if we will, having on a greenish brown shirt with what appeared to be something over it. So I thought maybe it was a bulletproof vest. I'm not sure. The doctor got up there and he gave a very gruesome account of what happened. They even said that based on his expertise in the situation, he do not think that Mo3 would have survived, no matter what they had done. He wasn't gonna make it. He wasn't gonna make it. He said that Mo3 was hit all in the bladder, the scrotum, the pinky, entrance and exit wounds throughout the other side of the hand. Whew, oh my goodness. Schoolhouse say it sounds like a different order. Well, to me, I would say that it sounds like Kewon. I think that we have been going back and forth, speculating back and forth, just basically saying like, well, could have been another Uda. Could he have ran into somebody else? I'm not thinking that he ran into nobody else. What it sounded like to me is that it was just Kewon. I know recently it was a back and forth. Madam O had kind of brought it out as well, even slowed the video down, and they were saying that Kewon appeared to have came out the backseat of the car. And that's not, that's not what that lady account was. Miss Tabitha, that was her name. Miss Tabitha didn't play. I do want to give my apologies to Miss Tabitha, because when we got the witness statements and she said that he said, get out of my way or whatever, get out of here. I said, oh no, this car have something to do with it. When did he say this to her? Didn't look like a conversation was had, anything like that. So my apologies, because I definitely thought she was part of the plot. Miss Tabitha said, baby, she got things to do. They back in court? Okay. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, y'all. Hold on. All right, let's take a listen. I'm going to go on mute, y'all. Where we at? I don't hear. Oh, here they go. All right, let me go on mute. We here. Am I on mute? Oh, no, I ain't even go on mute. My bad, y'all. Here. Mm. It's I'm gonna talk until they start talking, but it's Kewon for me with the glasses on. Oh, I lost the whole thing. Hold on real quick. My bad. Is it back on here? There you go. Is Kewon with the, is this Sean Cotton? Girl, not the, is that Sean Cotton or is that Skull? Wait, girl, I gotta turn the brightness up on this computer. Who was that? That's Sean Cotton. Wait a minute. Why do we have Sean Cotton in the building? What is Sean Cotton? Hold up. What is Sean Cotton doing in the building? T. Lee, salute. Thank you for the 10 jewels. What's the gold coin? Thank you for the gold coin, my baby. What is Sean Cotton doing in the courtroom? Has he been there? I don't remember him being there. Is he there just to get notes for the story? I don't remember seeing him on the witness list. Remember, he was implemented in this as well. And they also said that he be covering up for a lot of people, child. What is Sean Cotton doing in the building? Who was he there for? And it didn't look like they came on time because I told y'all we just got some breaking news. Jossie is about to hit the stand. They say her and her family are most definitely in the building. They just pulled up. Angela Flucker sent 5 jewels for some treats. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. I really feel like they're talking, girl. Let me go back on mute.
Why that is just happening or what's been going on and things like that.
I can't call every witness at the same time. I'm putting this person on now because there's so many witnesses. And he searched his house pursuant to a search warrant in regards to the investigation of the death of Melvin Noble. Therefore, it is relevant to this jury because it was part of the search in this case.
And may I respond?
Yes, go ahead.
So this, excuse me, I don't want to call you wrong thing. Search is an address that's located on a street called Britain. My client, and therefore the elements and the things that the state has to establish beyond a reasonable doubt as it relates to the charges against my client, anything that was seized or found or confiscated or investigated at that location are not things that are tied to my client. So it's not, he's not there, his phones are not there, his clothing is not there, mail is not there, there's nothing associated with my client. And so from our perspective, the state has an obligation to meet the elements of the charges against Kewon White. And the evidence that they need to produce or present has to tend to support those elements. And these are pieces of evidence or facts that don't tend to support that don't tend to go to the elements that they have to meet beyond a reasonable doubt.
Okay. Is this correct?
But we definitely have Kewon White at 3030 Britain in the videos.
I mean, if there's nothing connecting this defendant to the evidence produced by this individual, then why are we calling him?
There are phones that come from the house. There are firearms that are also tested in this case to because there's 2 houses that are known houses to be associated with the group. This house specifically is a house that is tied to the co-defendant, Devin Brown, who was first arrested in November of 2020. That is the first house. There are multiple phones and other items, including DVR and firearms that are taken from that house that are part of this investigation that include evidence that were used for testing, cell phone extractions that have messages and communications amongst the parties.
That tie into this case?
Correct.
Okay. That are relevant to the state's
Correct.
case?
Correct.
In this case?
Correct. In
Is that
fact,
right? Okay.
yes.
And I don't want to.
Okay, listen, I don't know what the facts are going to show from this witness, and I'm not about to put him on twice
Right.
outside the presence and the presence. So it looks like you're going to have to make trial objections. Okay?
Okay, and Judge, if I
Your
can,
objection is noted.
okay, and if I can just make the record clear that the court is denying the defense's ability to voir dire this witness outside of the presence of the jury.
Kewon look like he ready to slap Bree if she mess anything up, huh?
So that in the event that the court hears things that are not relevant or are overly prejudicial to my client, that we cannot make that determination outside of the presence of the jury, that the jury would hear it and I would just have to object and potentially have them use what they hear that the court determines they shouldn't have heard against my client as their delivery.
Well, you just said a mouthful, but what the court is saying is that should the state ask a question, an answer to which would be irrelevant or hearsay, or tend to bring up issues not associated with this defendant and therefore would be prejudicial instead of relevant, you make your trial. If I need to If you need to examine this witness outside the presence at that time because of issues that the state feels would be important regarding whatever your objection is, then I would ask
Okay.
the jurors to, go back to the jury. Otherwise, we're going to proceed with this witness and you will make your trial objection.
Okay, and I'm just trying to be proactive because none of the
I
firearms.
understand, but I overruled your objection.
Let's go.
Let's slide on the jury.
So are
Smith,
I don't know.
Uh-oh, Kewon made, y'all. He made.
you made your objection, you preserved your error. And when you
Oh, girl, Kewon is standing up. Hold on.
guys calm down, let's bring the jury in.
Oh, girl, he is mad. Grady with a grab Kewon, told Kewon to sit down.
And that's a warning to the state as well. Don't waste the court's time or the jury's time.
No more waste of time is what she said. No more waste of time.
Evidence that would not be relevant to this trial.
Kewon definitely like he ready to grab that Camaro again. I can tell you that. Kewon look upset. No introduction needed. We don't have time to run back way because we gotta. Girl, it's the turtleneck for me. It's the turtleneck to try to cover that neck. He got to cover that neck, Lee J. We on the same page. Girl, Kewon stood up like he was about to do something in this lady courtroom. Who gonna check me?
Don't make me see it.
Me?
We're back on the record. The record will reflect that the defendant is present.
Girl, who coming up with Jazz Fair, girl?
The jury-
Or is he gonna bring in Devin?
The state ready to proceed with their next witness?
Let's go.
Okay, go ahead.
We got
The state calls detective is on.
detective.
Second, would you raise your right hand, please? You swear that the testimony-
I don't wanna hear from him.
The truth, the whole truth, okay?
Oh Lord, Joe.
Yes.
Thank you.
Put your glasses on.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I proceed?
You may.
Thank you. It's detective is on, correct?
Yes.
Detective, how are you currently employed?
Just spell your names for me.
B as in boy, AZAN.
And how are you currently employed?
I am a detective with the Dallas Police Department.
He look creepy.
How long have you been employed in the Dallas Police Department?
29 years.
And as a detective, specifically, what division are you in with the Dallas Police Department?
I am currently assigned to the personnel unit. I do background investigations on all the applicants who are wanting to become police officers now. Prior to that, I was a crime scene detective for 14 years.
Can you just briefly tell this jury a little bit about your training and experience, specifically as it relates to processing a crime scene?
Well, I went through our 2-week-long crime scene school within the department. I learned how to fingerprint. I learned how to process trace evidence. I learned how to preserve trace evidence. I've also been to 2 photography schools at the FBI Academy. I've been to a Nikon photography school. I've been to a shooting reconstruction school, a post-blast investigation school through the FBI and through the ATF. And I think that's the gist of it.
Okay. Your Honor, may I approach?
You may.
Now, Detective, you're aware of a murder that took place in November 11th of 2020, correct?
Yes.
You did not in fact actually work the physical crime scene there on the highway, correct?
No, sir, I didn't.
Now, did you help investigators in subsequent and follow-up searches that were done as part of that investigation into individuals or houses or places associated with that offense?
Yes, I did.
May I approach, Your Honor?
You may.
Thank you. Showing you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 511. Do you recognize 511?
Yes, I did.
And what is 511?
This is a copy of the search warrants. that was presented.
Baby, he got a big stack of photos in his hand. When we say he didn't come to play, he most definitely did not come to play.
And it's Britton.
Correct.
Would you mind taking a look at State's Exhibits 512 through 588, please?
All of that? That man got to look through all this? That man don't give a damn about nothing. He just, all right, Yep, that's, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I hope nobody ain't sleepy. The doctor was up here looking like he was very much so sleepy. Hey, Jordan. Hey, y'all. Kewon's character is definitely showing in this courtroom. All right, let's go. He looked at all of them. That was quick.
Not relevant to anything.
He got an objection.
To the charges pending against Kewon White.
Thank you. What's the state's response?
Your Honor, this is the location that is associated with one of the co-defendants. It was searched pursuant to an investigation of these individuals, and the detective on this case.
These individuals meaning the defendant and the co-defendant?
There is conversation. There will be testimony about this specific house going through other witnesses, including the lead detective on this case, and other civilian witnesses who are going to testify about this location.
That connect this defendant?
Correct.
Okay. The objection's over.
I'd like for a running objection. I'd ask the court for a running objection, anything that this witness testifies to, as it relates to anything found or seized or whatever at the location at Britton does not have anything to do with my client. That is highly prejudicial as it relates to character evidence and all kinds of things that we're going to ask for a running objection.
That's overruled. We'll make the trial objections as objectionable material content. Thank you.
Detective, do you recognize State's Exhibit number 5 just being a Google map photo of that location?
Yes, correct.
And then 513 through, sorry, I said the number wrong. It's 513 through 611. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Girl, I'd have been like a running objection like your client was running on that highway.
State's Exhibits 512 to 588. Are you going beyond that to 611?
Yes, Your Honor, I was wrong. I had 588 out of order. It's actually 512 is an aerial map from Google Maps, and then 513 through 611 are all the photos, correct?
Yes.
State would offer State's Exhibit 511 for record purposes and 512 through.
So it's why they talking. It seemed like they're gonna place Kewon. That's what it looked like. It's leading up to me. They're gonna place Kewon at that house. Once they have it established that he was at that house, then they can bring in the clothing evidence that they found, the blickies, bullets, things of that nature. I think they're looking at the paperwork. Yes, objection overrules. Now hush and let him testify. This is good. The detective just looking like, oh my goodness, come on. We know it was you. We know you was here, and we could prove it. Just go ahead and plead guilty. That's what the detective looking like. Like he looking at Kewon like, oh, we can get past this if you just tell the truth.
May I approach the witness?
Yes.
Hi, sir. I think that you had looked through all of these pictures, is that right?
Yes.
And you have occurring on November 11th, 2020. If you do take your time, you just look through there and you see whether or not it has anything about that.
It's StreamYard, y'all. StreamYard working my nerves. So they're just basically asking him, who did he go to the house for? Did they take him to investigate this house because of Kewon or somebody else? And he's saying that he don't really know. Thank y'all for letting me know that they had went out. So if it go out again, y'all let me know. We go come right back. It is storming in my area at the moment.
No, I don't think I saw what you're referring to.
Okay, so as far as you're aware, it included in the search warrant that authorized you to go into the house in Britain. You're not seeing anything that is referencing an allegation of murder that occurred on November 11th, 2020.
I don't think so. I don't believe so.
And then in the items that you either photographed or seized, do you recall, you tell me if you want to come, if you want me to bring your pictures back to you, do you recall any information, physical piece of evidence, writing, letter, document, anything that referenced, identified, or talked about somebody named Kewon White?
No, I don't believe so.
Was there anything that you recovered from this house at the address on Britain that you have learned specifically is belongs to, owned by, operated by, controlled by, anything Kewon White?
Not that I've been told.
And then, oh, we took this out. Put it back. Can I reapproach the witness, please?
Yes.
If
Your Honor, is this, the witness on board or is this cross-examination? Because I'm gonna object,
Objection.
yes, I'm gonna object that this is outside the scope of a board ire on this witness.
Your objection is sustained.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can you tell me, when that document was signed?
It was signed on at 8:59 a.m. on November 19th, 2020.
November 9th, can you say it a little louder, I'm
Oh.
sorry,
November 19th at 8:59 a.m. November or 2020.
2020, okay. So after November 11th.
Yes.
Okay, so it's your so you don't have any information about Kewon White, is that right?
That's correct.
Your Honor, I'm gonna renew my objection again. If this is outside of the board hiring this witness on his knowledge. I mean, she's gone, these are asked and answered, and this is cross-examination territory.
Sustained.
I'm going to be objecting to, based on the board ire of this witness, that the search warrant that authorized him to go into the location located at Britain, none of that talks about a murder allegation occurring on November 11th, 2020. The search warrant was dated November 19th, 2020, after the allegation of murder, and it still doesn't make any reference to the murder. He's already testified that any of the evidence that he seized or photographs that he took don't have anything to do with the Kewon White. He identified somebody named Devin Brown, and therefore I'm going to object to the relevance of any documents or pictures or seized items. I'm going to further object to the prejudicial impact of anything that he would testify to that has zero connection to my client or the allegation that's pending against my client.
Thank you. State's response.
Can I just ask him one question real quick?
Yeah.
Or can I ask him a couple?
Be here.
Detective Zahn, I'm showing you, do you recognize what's in front of you?
Yes, sir. I do.
What's in front of you?
These are the Dallas Police Department crime scene field notes. So, would you like me to explain it or?
What,
just in regards to this, are these your field notes?
Yes, sir, they are.
Now, you were not the lead investigator. You were not a homicide investigator. You were only a crime scene investigator in this case, correct?
That's correct.
Can you tell me what the purpose of you being called out for the offense in this case on your field notes was for?
Well, the purpose was to process the house to retrieve evidence that was used in an offense.
Is it possible to investigate a murder before a murder happens?
No.
So if you were doing a
Mm.
follow-up investigation on a murder, it would have had to have happened after November 11th, correct? Or the day of?
That's correct.
Couldn't happen on November 10th.
No.
This case number here at the top, 201916-2020. What is that number associated with?
That would be the number that's associated to the murder.
Mm.
That happened on November 11th.
Let's go, Tommy.
Okay. But your only involvement was to search this house?
Mm-hmm.
And under offense, what was the reason or the offense that you put?
I actually put F/U, which is short notes for follow-up,
And what's the next word that you have
and
on
then
there?
it's dash murder.
So this was a follow-up for the murder, but the legal mechanism, you weren't the person who got the search warrant from a judge, right?
No, that was not me.
But a judge signed off on allowing y'all to search,
Correct.
and you processed it for a follow-up to a murder,
That is correct.
and the case was for the,
I'm gonna just object that he's reading from a document that's not entered into evidence.
Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy.
what was the purpose of you searching?
Tommy, sit that hoe down.
To pretty much process the house and recover any possible evidence that might have been or could have been used in that murder.
And are you in the best position to talk about how this connects this defendant to that house, or are you only testifying to processing this house?
I'm only testifying to what I did at the listed location.
Again, under offense, you had it for,
Follow-up to a murder.
and the case, what was the case that you assigned this to? That this case notes fall under when you upload them?
That will always be attached to that murder.
Mm.
So it's part of that murder investigation.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the defendant's objection is overruled. They may proceed.
Our states 5/12 through 6/11 admitted.
Admitted for, states 511 is admitted for rest purposes.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's quite a bit of photos here. I'm going to try and move through them quite quickly because I know we're getting towards the end of the day and I'm sure the jury's tired of us. States 512 aerial photo.
Correct.
513. What do we see here?
That's just a placard stating the date and time that the scene was processed, and it has a case number, and and the photographs were taken by me, which is my initial, my last name, and my last name.
So if other people processed other scenes associated to this murder, including the murder scene itself, would that case number be on those placards as well?
Yes, sir.
Or should be at least?
It
right?
should be.
This is the house in 514.
Yes, sir. That's just an aerial frontal shot of the house.
And when you process a house, just briefly, I think you're the first crime scene person, so I don't want to rush you too much, but when you process a house, is there a certain protocol or standard that you do in processing a house as far as photographing, documenting, collecting, preserving evidence?
Well, usually the way I used to do it was I would always photograph the house first, just to show, just to show where I was at, and then the next shot should probably be either a close-up of the numerical address that should be on the post, and then from there I work my way into the house as I'm taking pictures, and I usually start to the left for some reason, so I would take a picture of the first room, do a complete 360 of the room, and then go to the next room, and then try to have the pictures lead to the next room. So if you were to lay down all the pictures, it should be a complete 360 of each room.
And as far as, sorry, Your Honor, one second. Is it fair to say you took a lot of photos?
Yeah, I've always been known to be photo heavy, so.
Even though there's 100 photos here, that is just a small portion of how many you actually took.
Yes, well, you can never take too many photographs,
Mhm.
and sometimes you just have to follow the scene. You know, sometimes the scene is complex, a lot of stuff to photograph. There's a lot of evidence that you have to take pictures of. So you just have to work the scene, and if the scene requires a lot of photographs, and then you take a lot of photographs.
And then also, you kind of, if you're collecting a piece of evidence or find a piece of evidence, you kind of do a far out.
Yes, sir. So what we do is we take overalls, and then we take mid ranges and close ups. So if I was gonna see that red button, for example, I would take an overall picture, kind of standing where you're at, taking a picture, and then I'll take a mid range shot, and then I'll take a close up shot to show you the progression of the seizure, as opposed to just a red button in the middle of a wall. We have no idea where. And then I would proceed with the same series of shots with the evidence marker next to it.
And then even then, when you take it to the property room at Baylor Street, photos there as well, right?
Yes, I also photograph it there. If it needs to be photographed. Most of the time, like a weapon, knife, or a gun, or a screwdriver, or fire cartridge casing, there's more photographs to take on top of that.
It's okay to admit, you like taking photographs.
I kind of did.
All right, thanks. All right, and I'm going to move through some of these again fairly quickly. Jumping into 516, we're moving into the house. And again, each room you go in and kind of take photos.
Correct.
Clockwise, is that how you do it?
I would try to do it clockwise, but a lot of times you have to be able to adjust to the scene.
Sure. Just moving through the house, 518. The first room we see 519 entering into the room, 520. Kind of again moving through the room, 521. Is this you 22, just documenting everything as you walk into the room and take photos?
Yes, usually I would take them from one corner and then stand on the opposite end and finish the 360 through the other side.
523, 524, again, all photos just moving through the room.
Correct.
525. Then you get a different angle, 526. And what do we see up there on the TV in 526?
Looks like the security footage.
Mhm.
527, would this be the closet?
Yes.
And then back out in the hallway, 528. 529, what do we have here in the hallway closet?
That would be the little hall closet where the water heater is, I believe it's water heater or AC is located, and it's a DVR that's all hooked up.
Mm.
And was that one of the things you seized from that location?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
I approach your honor.
You may.
I'm showing you the previous remark as States Exhibit 708. Do you recognize States Exhibit 708?
Yes, I do.
What is States Exhibit 708?
It is a DVR player that's depicted in that photograph.
Swan DVR,
Yes.
and this is what you collected?
Yeah.
State would offer States Exhibit 708 for all purposes.
I'll object to the relevance for all of the reasons I've just named, but also relevance of the physical documents.
Thank you. Your objections of the rule, take it. 708.
Thank you.
Mm-mm. Simon, he came out the glasses.
States Exhibit 530. Now we're moving on from that closet into what appears to be the living room.
Correct.
531, 532 is now looking into what appears to be a kitchen.
Yes, taken from the living room.
533, another angle of that.
Mhm.
different perspective.
Kewon was there.
You can see, what do we see in the background?
The background will be that little hall closet with the DVR in it.
And then to the left of that, in between that closet and the TV, what do we see?
That would be like another hallway leading to more bedrooms.
534, just another angle. 535, is that what we saw back here in 533, all the way in the middle of the photo, towards the back?
Yes.
So that's that bedroom back there in 535.
Yes.
Again, you're taking a walk around the room, 537, 538. Do you try to document every, like all these things that you're seeing on the ground taking photos of? Do you try and document them the best as you can in all of the photographs that you take?
Yes, and we do that for just we take all the photographs like this to show the scene prior to us manipulating it. And when I say manipulate, I mean by you're starting to recover evidence, starting to search. So we try to show the scene the way it was before we altered it.
539, the closet, 530, 540, 541, 542. What type of bags are those?
Looks like Gucci bags.
Five.
That would be a receipt from Manhattan Jewelers in Arlington, Texas.
And name appears to be for Chicago.
Yes.
Does that jewelry store mean anything to you? And does the name Chicago mean anything to you?
No, not at all.
Devin told us about them Cuban links he wanted.
But again, you documented that, correct?
Correct.
Moving back out into the living room, 544. See a small bathroom, it looks like, in the background.
Correct.
544, 546, table, 547, 548, 549. What do we see in 549 that you were photographing?
That is a cell phone on the floor, kind of underneath the couch.
And you put it, and so you photograph like that, and then you put a placard next to it in 550,
Yes,
and then zoomed out with the placard.
correct.
States Exhibit 552. What do we have here?
That is a pistol on the floor or in between what I labeled as a,
States Exhibit 553. Is that just a close up of it?
yes, sir.
553.
That's an overall shot of it.
555. What do we have here?
That was an AR-15 style rifle that was located underneath the sofa cushions.
And then is that it with placard number 3 in States Exhibit 5?
Yep.
6.
Yes, sir.
Gunner approach.
Yes, you may.
Now, these guns have been declared clear by the bailiffs as well as Detective Barnes.
I was assured of that fact.
Thank you. Detective, I'm showing you what's been marked as. Sorry. Start with this one. 841.
Bro, he got the blicky in his hand.
841.
My heart.
What type of firearm is that?
This is an AR-15, just like a Smith & Wesson model.
Purple got his salute.
Gunner map, 1 moment, please.
Yes.
Girl, don't let this be the M weapon, huh? Do y'all think this the M weapon? Y'all drop in the comments. What y'all think this is? Is this the M weapon? Because they told us that some twins had and got rid of girl.
So identify that as being the firearm that you collected from that scene.
Yes, it is.
How can you identify it as such?
Every time I seize the firearm, I would always mark it in the same spot with a marker or a metal scribe. And both of these firearms have my markings in the magazine well of the pistol and the AR-15.
And then in States Exhibit 1136, do you recognize that?
Correct, I do.
And what is States 1136?
This would be I believe it was a Glock 19 pistol.
Both 841 and 1136 are firearms.
Yes, they are.
And you photograph these as well when you process them at the property room, is that fair?
Well, it's actually our processing area. We have a little lab in the back of headquarters, and that's where we process
sorry.
our items. So.
And you would have photographed the serial numbers on those as well, and you verified those before coming in here?
Yes,
As well as
it's-
your markings?
Yes, just because it's better lighting than a house. So I just took my pictures.
I get it. Now, you are a licensed peace officer, correct?
Correct.
Are all crime scene personnel, are they all licensed peace officers in the state of Texas?
No, we have both sworn licensed peace officers and civilian investigators as well.
But being a licensed peace officer, that means you have T-pole training, you can carry a firearm.
Correct. I can.
Is a firearm a deadly weapon?
Yes, it is.
Capable of causing serious bodily injury or death?
Yes, it can.
This time around, our state would offer States Exhibit 1136 and 841 for all purposes.
May I take the witness on fire? Detective, is that right? Okay. Those two items that the state just showed to you, you said that you recovered those from the Britton house.
Correct.
And you had testified previously that there's not an association of a Kewon White to that address, is that correct?
I believe so. Correct.
And in your collection or your knowledge of those two firearms, did either one of those firearms have anything to do with the allegation on November 11th, 2020?
I didn't have no idea at the time. Like I said, I just processed the house based on the information I was.
Are you
given to me.
aware now?
I'm aware that that they could have been used in the scene, but I was never told. I never got the ballistic
Let me
report.
stop you right there. Did you just say that you were told that these were used at the scene? Is that what you said?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you meant to say?
I was told that they were believed that they were used at the scene.
Do you know now that they were not?
I have
You're
no
aware of
idea.
that?
No, ma'am, I didn't know.
As far as you know, there's no association with those firearms and Mr. White, is that right?
I have no idea. I was never told that I was never given the ballistic report, or I never reviewed the ballistic report to show that they were used anywhere.
Okay, so you don't know, you can't even make a comment about whether they're relevant.
I wouldn't say that because I seized them, and if they weren't important at the time, I wouldn't have seized them.
Okay, but you seized them for a warrant related to guns and drugs, not for a warrant related to investigating a murder, right?
I'm gonna object again, this is outside the scope of a board hire of a witness.
I'm gonna object to the relevance of the two firearms that were seized at the Britton house. And I'm gonna further object to the admission of those firearms as being more prejudicial than probative. And they don't tend to show anything that the state would need to prove as it relates to the allegation from November 11th, 2020.
Thank you. Does the state have a further response?
Again, Your Honor, I'm gonna mark state what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 1137, which is Detective Bazan's
Let's go, Tommy.
field notes, which state the case number as well as the offense as a follow-up to a murder. And again, there's going to be additional witnesses that are going to come forward and testify before this jury as to the relevance. All he did was process this house.
All right, defendant's objection is overruled. State's Exhibit 841, 1136. And have you shown State's 1137 to the defense?
I'm tendering it to the defense now and offering it for all purposes based off of false impression that's being left in front of this jury as to the reason Detective Bazan was searching. Regardless of the legal mechanism that allowed them to get into the house, Detective Bazan has testified his purpose of being there. And if they want to question witnesses who did the search warrant, they can do that.
Right.
I'm offering that for all purposes based off of false impression that's leaving in front of the jury.
And we object, this document contains a whole bunch of other stuff. It contains all kinds of hearsay. And there is no false impression with the jury because he was there pursuant to the search warrant that's already entered into evidence.
Okay, does the defense want to redact that document?
Sure, absolutely.
When
Y'all
would you
can,
like me to do that?
y'all can get together and see what you want for the dash on that document.
Sure.
States 1137, otherwise states 841 and 1136 are admitted for all purposes.
Let's go.
Your Honor, to make it even easier, or just for purposes of this, and if the court would like to review that approach,
Yes.
I'm more than happy to redact and take the second page off, and I will supplement this at a later time, and I will take everything off underneath the word complainant, and I would offer only that portion as to the reason Detective Bazan was there. And I'll supplement it later. I'll do it for detective.
Okay.
Even Tommy knew his stuff. That's what it seemed like to me.
I mean, my objection to this still stands. I'm objecting to the document, period.
Sure.
For any reason, in any way.
Okay, so
it's
you're not
hearsay.
asking, I thought you said you were requesting a redaction.
I want, if it's gonna be entered, I want to redact it. I can't
Okay, so
make that
that's what he's redacting.
I can't tell the court whether or not I'm okay with that or not. I need to be able to view it, I need time to be able to see whether or not I want to get a counter to what he's offering, I don't know.
You can hand her that document to review it.
BB. They got it on mute, y'all, not me. They are on mute. We're getting a close-up view at Kewon White. He's now taking his glasses off. He kind of looking a little bit happy, I guess. He still had the stupid smirk on his face. I guess he's feeling like Bree West and her affiliates is helping with his case. She's doing as much as she could to object in every place that she can. But it don't look like it's going nowhere. It look like the judge is sustaining everything when Tommy objects, but with her, it's a little bit more complex. And maybe rightfully so. It looked like they might have gotten the Erder weapon. That's what it's looking like now. Remember, y'all, we still in the beginning, and the judge did allow this against evidence. Now, why do we have two though? Because we have the hand pistol and the rifle. Will Kewon White's fingerprints come back on him? Will it be Kewon White fingerprint on the AR? And would it be Devin Brown's on the pistol? Mama Nicole is Mo3 twin. Absolutely. Raymond, I want to say salute to you because I saw you typing in the chat, but I haven't had a chance to say hello. Lawrence Green, salute.
That's it?
All right, state exhibit 1137 is admitted as redacted
Okay. For all purposes,
for all purposes without the page.
permission to publish to the jury,
You know,
and where it says F/U murder, that's the third line, correct?
Hey, Queen Tonya.
Detective?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, correct.
All right, Detective. There were a number of other items that you seized from this house as well, right?
Correct.
And these are all documented within the photos that you took as well, correct?
That is correct.
So if the jury wants to go back and go through all these photos, they can go through all the photos and see exactly where you collected all these from.
That is correct.
All right. Governor Matt Broach,
you may.
thank you. James Martin, State's Exhibit 713. 715.
We got some cell phones, y'all. Let's go.
717. 719.
Look like about 3 or 4.
Do you reckon?
18 or 19?
713, 715, 717, 719. Odds only. Do you recognize 713, 715, 717, and 719?
4 phones. 4.
Yes, I do.
And what are those exhibits?
These would be cell phones that I recovered from the living room.
Did you do, other than collecting them at this location, did you do any of the extraction, cell phone extraction, and or review of contents from any extractions that may or may not have been done?
No, I did not.
Do you have any idea whether there's anything relevant to the murder investigation contained within these phones?
No, sir, I don't. I have no idea.
But these are seized as pursuant to that search warrant and the investigation that was ongoing with homicide, correct?
Correct.
Miss Sonia, hey.
Is the homicide unit different than the physical evidence section?
Completely.
When you process a scene or when PES processes a scene, you may do it at the request of homicide, is that fair?
Correct.
But how you process, or PES in general processes, is based off the protocols and procedures with PES, is that fair?
That is fair. Your glasses, sir.
Girl, Tommy forgot his glasses. He's so excited. Let's go, Tommy. Is this Tommy, y'all? Because I keep saying Tommy. I don't know who this is.
713, 715, 717, 719.
These are not separate. You're not seeing this.
It all goes together.
Can I take a witness on Rhode Island?
Yes, you may.
Sir, these phones were seized pursuant to a warrant involving the investigation based on your warrant,
Oh my God.
investigation of narcotics sales, correct?
I don't know if it was narcotic sales. I just know it was a warrant to process the house.
But the affidavit, you have to get an affidavit to get a search warrant, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the affidavit has to explain why you should get the authority to go in and seize anything, right?
That would be the case detective that does all the legwork.
Okay,
In-
you read the affidavit that was attached to the search warrant, right?
Well, I read it right now.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Okay, and in that affidavit, it was about narcotics and guns, right?
Correct.
Okay, and so these cell phones were seized during the investigation when you were there with the authority to search for narcotics and guns,
Mhm.
correct?
Correct.
Okay. Any of these have anything to do with the Kewon White?
No idea.
Do they have anything to do with,
You don't know.
people or person that was at Britain?
I have no idea, ma'am.
Do you even know who was at Britain?
No.
No, I just
Take pictures.
processed the scene.
Okay, so you can't testify whether or not this has any relevance to anything that occurred on November 11th.
No, I don't.
Okay. And do you know who any of these phones belong to?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna object to the relevance.
Thank you. State.
No. He is only there to process the scene. He don't know who the phones and all that for. It say that his investigation was there something for a unaliving investigation. Whether it was going for drugs, whatever, it's still tied to an unaliving. Come on, Tommy. Walk that whole down.
This is the same as it's been to the previous objections which have been the same objections.
Period.
Again, there's going to be additional witnesses that are going to testify throughout the course of this trial as to the relevancy of this house and the location. As the court is well aware, we have to prove up the beginning of the chain of custody as well as the end of the chain of custody for any type of evidence that may or may not be relevant. Detective Design is the beginning of the chain of custody for all of these items. And there will be additional evidence and testimony regarding this house as this trial progresses.
That will tie in these cell phones, specific cell
Mm-hmm.
phones to this case.
Correct.
And just in response to that, in my objection would be that against them being admitted for all purposes at this time then.
Okay, you asking me to admit them for record purposes at this time?
I maybe, yes, I guess for record purposes, but certainly not for all purposes, since this detective doesn't know anything about the relevance or what's on them or why they were seized or who they belong to.
All right, State's Exhibits 713, 715, 717, and 719 are admitted for record purposes at this time.
They omitted, she said, omitted from record?
Nothing further than state, Your Honor.
You have the witness.
Yes, ma'am.
Defense.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Okay, Detective was, and I want to state correctly, Detective Bazan.
Yes.
Okay. So again, you were a crime scene investigator for many years with the Dallas Police Department, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Obviously, you're in a different role now, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
But in 2020, you were not only a licensed peace officer, but you were, you investigated crime scenes.
Correct.
Okay. Now, obviously, when you're a part of a investigative team, it's not as if like nobody's sharing any information about anything, right?
Correct.
I mean, you guys are talking about, this is what we're doing, or this is what the significance is. We are having general conversations as a team, right?
Correct.
And in fact, you, as a crime scene investigator, have to know something about what you're doing, because that's how you're able to make a determination about whether something is relevant and should be seized, or not relevant and not be seized, right?
Correct.
In other words, if you were investigating, the kidnapping of a dog, right, you would need to know that, because maybe the dog's bowl and the dog's leash and whatever else might be relevant evidence, right?
Right.
But if you didn't know that, then you wouldn't know that you maybe needed to photograph and seize those things, right?
Right.
So in this case, you received the authority to search a residence, and let me back up and draw on your extensive police training. You're aware of what it takes to get a search warrant in the United States, right?
Yes.
In other words, and especially a search warrant to go into a house, right?
Right.
And why is there like an additional level to get a search warrant to go into a house? Like, why is it like a little bit harder to do?
Well, because I guess a case detective would have to determine what they need and where it might be in the house.
And would that case detective also have to say, I believe specifically that there's something going on in this house that may be related to a crime?
I've never written a search warrant, but yes, I would assume so.
Yeah, but you've been a police officer for a while, right?
Yes.
And you have taken several search warrants to scenes to then go do your job, right?
No, I haven't.
You don't generally take search warrants to scenes?
I have never taken a search warrant.
Okay. Do you know what the search warrant says before you go?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just saying you don't physically take it with you?
I've never written a search warrant. I've only executed when I was in crime scene.
Okay, but that's what I'm asking you, that you have executed search warrants, and so you know what's required and what it contains in order to get you inside of a house.
Correct.
Right, that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
My question may have been a little bit confusing, so I apologize. And so you know that included in a search warrant to get you inside of a house has to be something called an affidavit, is that right?
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm gonna object to relevance.
Thank you.
A judge has already determined and signed off on the search warrant in this case that there was probable cause to go and search this house based off that judge's knowledge and review of the search warrant and affidavit and signed off on it. I don't know what the relevance is.
Relevant.
I don't think that's the direction in this question. Overall, go ahead.
And so in this instance, you maybe didn't physically take the search warrant paperwork with you, but you reviewed it before you entered into the property on Britain. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay, because you're not gonna go into a property unless you know that you're allowed to legally be there, right?
Yes, because my main concern is, do I have a warrant? And that's it.
Right. And if you have a warrant, then you need to know what you're allowed to go do when you're in there, right?
Right.
Because a warrant isn't a blanket like go do whatever you want, right?
No.
It's not. It's specific, right?
Right.
And in this case, the warrant didn't say, we're investigating a murder that occurred on November 11, 2020,
and we think that there are elements of this crime inside of this house on Britain, specifically A, B, C, D. That's not what this search warrant said, right?
No.
This search warrant didn't even mention an investigation of a murder allegation occurring on November 11th, 2020, right?
All right.
This actually had to do with an investigation related to narcotics, right?
Correct.
And I guess guns as well, is that right?
It's all tied in, narcotics, guns.
Okay, and so
Murder.
And so you then have that knowledge and you go in and that's what you're looking for,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Okay. And in this particular case, a specific person was named, is that right?
Correct.
And that person was somebody named Devin Brown, right?
Right.
And in this particular case, no Kewon White was named, is that right?
Not that I saw. Correct.
And any of the items that you seized didn't say Kewon White on them, is that right?
Correct.
None of the firearms that you seized had, that you could tell belonged to Kewon White.
Not that I know.
You don't know whether or not or maybe you do now, that any of the firearms that were seized had anything to do with the shooting on November 11th. Maybe you know that now. Do you know that now?
Yes.
Okay. So none of the firearms that you seized had anything to do with the shooting on November 11th, correct?
I have no. Well, at the time I didn't know.
Do you know it now?
I'm
Yes.
assuming I know it because we're here, but
Mm-hmm.
I was never told that this is this or this is that. I'm just here
So
to.
your testimony is that where you are now, have you met with the state of Texas before today?
Yes.
Okay. How many times?
Once,
Have you-
twice, maybe
Okay. What do you think is once? Do you think it's twice?
twice.
Okay. Have you talked to any of your other law enforcement colleagues as relates to this case?
No.
So the preparation that you did in anticipation of your testimony today is that you didn't talk to any of your colleagues, is that correct?
Correct.
And you met with the state of Texas once or twice?
Probably twice for sure, but phone conversations and stuff. So here and there,
So more than twice,
probably three, maybe three times, two or three times.
okay? And in the course of those conversations, they didn't share with you that any of the firearms seized from Britain were connected to anything that happened on November 11th? They didn't tell you that?
I don't remember. I mean, they might have, but it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you talked to them?
A couple of weeks ago, or right, a couple of weeks ago, maybe.
Okay, so it's been a while since you talked to them, but roughly about a couple weeks?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Is that a yes?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so you don't know, and the cell phones that you seized, you don't know who those belong to, is that right?
That's correct.
You don't know whether or not they belong to Kewon White, right?
I have no idea.
Devin Brown, right?
No idea.
Anyone else?
No.
Do you know whether or not any of them were associated with Melvin Noble?
No.
Do you know if any of the firearms were associated with Melvin Noble?
No.
Do you know whether or not the Britain address had anything to do with Melvin Noble?
No.
Okay, so you don't know really anything about the allegations of November 11th.
I just know that there was a murder on November 11th, and I went to a follow-up regarding the murder.
Okay, even though your search warrant didn't say murder follow-up.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't my search warrant, somebody else's.
May I have a moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
My goodness. Big salute to everybody that's in the building. If I've not spoken to you yet, does not mean that I don't see you. I'm just trying to let them do the thug thistle. She's very much so annoying and really just trying to prove this point for Kewon. When it's kind of like we get annoyed because we all know he pretty much guilty, you know, and she's trying to belittle him and make him feel small to make herself feel bigger or even appear bigger to the jury. They sound out, not mine, yo. David.
Maybe, I guess.
Okay, or just you don't know?
I don't know.
I'll pass it over.
State,
None of the mistake, Your Honor.
all right. Latest witness be released.
No objection.
Subject to recall.
All right, you're free to leave right now, but stay in touch with the state and the defense in case either wants to record you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-mm. All right, let's see who coming up next, baby. Let's see who we have next. This is good. This is good, nonetheless.
A moment to step outside and check.
Yes.
It definitely seemed like she asking the same questions. We got Kewon White with his rosary beads on. He got the glasses back on his face, child. He looking back at the camera, but somebody is in the way. That girl, he looked like an unaliver. He looked like an unaliver. It's the turtleneck for me. And don't forget, Yellow Beezy keep wearing a turtleneck to court as well. What do y'all think is so significant about the turtleneck? Let's see, are they talking?
All right, do you swear that the testimony?
Oh, who we got, y'all?
The whole truth and nothing but the truth that helps you out.
Ah! Bitches off. Oh, bitches off. Oh, bitch, here we go. Let's go. Let me get comfortable, girl. Girl, let me get comfortable, bitch. Let's go. Sorry, Miss Oral.
Can you please state and spell your name for the record?
Jocelyn Jackson, JOCYLYNN, JACKSON.
And can you introduce yourself to me?
Oh.
I'm Jocelyn,
Oh.
What do you do for work?
insurance,
How long have you been doing insurance?
4 years.
And do you have children?
Yes,
How many children do you have?
I have 2 boys,
How old are they?
13 and 11.
What's the name of your 13-year-old?
Trey,
And your 11-year-old?
Duke.
Now, Jocelyn, did you want to be here today?
No.
No,
In fact, you have to be subpoenaed to come here. Is that right?
correct.
Mm.
Have you been harassed about being here today?
No. No.
State or other people?
Other people,
Who?
Your boys, are they pretty active?
yes,
What do they do?
they play football.
Both of them?
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other sports?
No,
Did you grow up here in the DFW area?
yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
What part did you grow up in?
I'm from North Park.
North Park?
It's like North Dallas area.
And what high school did you go to?
I went to Lancaster High School
When did you graduate?
in 2012.
Do you roughly remember some of the folks that you went to high school with?
Yes,
Your oldest son, Trey, is that his real name or is that a nickname?
that's his nickname.
Oh, period.
What's his real name?
Devin.
Devin.
And is he named after his father?
Yes.
What's his father's name?
Devin.
And his last name?
Brown.
How'd you meet Devin Brown?
Through a mutual friend.
Do you remember when y'all met?
In 2011.
So would that have been roughly after you had graduated high school or right before?
I think I graduated first. So I met him after I graduated. So I take that back. It was 2011 when I graduated.
How'd you meet?
Through his friend.
Yellow
Who
Beezy.
were those friends, if you remember?
His name was Florida.
Oh.
What was that?
His name was Florida.
Florida.
Mhm.
What do you know Devin as, or what do you call Devin?
Daddy.
Chicago.
Why do you call Devin Chicago?
Because he's from Chicago.
Pretty self-explanatory, right?
Yes.
So when y'all met, did y'all start a relationship soon after?
Yeah, you can say that, yes.
What would you call it?
We was I guess it was a relationship.
You had 2 kids. What you
How was
mean?
that relationship in the beginning?
It
Abusive?
was good,
Or it was
like
good?
any other relationship.
Oh, girl,
It was cool.
And at some point you find out that you were pregnant with your son?
Yes.
It
And
was
how
a
was your
good-
relationship during your pregnancy?
Beautiful.
It wasn't really good
Oh,
Why is that?
because it was just drama. He had an ex-girlfriend that he was talking to. It was just a lot of drama, and we just used to get into it.
was you had another baby?
But y'all stayed together enough to have a second child, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You had
Mhm.
Duke 2 years after you had Trey?
3 years in 2015.
At some point, did y'all decide to stop seeing each other?
I decided to stop talking to him in 2018, July 2018,
Why was that?
because we used to fight a lot,
Was
like
someone-
physical fight,
Mm-hmm.
get into it, hit each other, fight.
So y'all both was abusive.
How did you end up ending that relationship?
I moved. It was the end of my lease term at my townhome, and I just moved, and I didn't tell him where I stayed at for like 6 months. And I just stopped talking to him, like just cold turkey.
During this time, were y'all at least communicating about your kids?
I was trying to communicate to him about my kids. I was trying to get him to assist with like daycare and stuff like that, but it wasn't. He wasn't. We wasn't like talking like that. He was no.
She lying.
Enough where you didn't even want to let him know where you live. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, at some point, did y'all start talking again and trying to co-parent the boys?
Yes, we started talking. Probably, I moved again after that to the place that I was at, and we started talking again. But I mean, like pretty much our co-parenting relationship wasn't like it wasn't a healthy co-parenting relationship. So
Explain what that, if there was a co-parenting relationship, I mean, what that even was.
it was more so of me trying to get him to help financially with my kids. We will always have falling outs about that. Him getting them, him seeing them more, being more active. That was the type of co-parenting relationship we had. Like I was always upset about him not doing something or stuff like that. So I wouldn't necessarily say it was a co-parenting relationship where I can call him and, it wasn't a good co-parenting relationship.
Would he provide some financial support or none at all?
He did.
He was sometimes
We proved
when he
it.
wanted to.
We proved it.
What about the boys? Did he ever make time to go see them?
Yeah,
Yes.
we saw them sometimes when he wanted to.
Was it
When
on
it was convenient for him.
a consistent basis?
No.
How often, maybe a month, would you see the boys?
I can't say. Not a lot. It wasn't a lot. I had them majority of the time.
What was your relationship with Devin like in 2020?
Same stuff. Arguments about getting the kids, arguments about helping financially. It was the same stuff.
Were y'all on speaking terms or not really?
We was on speaking terms sometimes if he didn't make me mad about something or if I feel like he didn't do something that I needed him to do. But as far as like talking, no, we didn't really communicate with each other like that.
Trey, your oldest son, when's his birthday?
November the 1st.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember if you had a birthday party for Trey November 1st of 2020?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
y'all canceled
Or
it.
maybe a joint birthday party for the boys?
We never
Y'all
did that.
canceled it. Because 3 was going to show up.
Do you remember if he did anything with Trey for his birthday back in
Yes.
November 1st?
We proved it. Yes, he
I
did.
think he bought him
A bike.
a hoverboard, but as far as like a party, no, I don't remember.
They had to
I don't-
cancel the party because
so
they
long
were on
ago,
that
I don't-
3. Y'all remember?
At some point in 2020, did you start seeing other people?
Yes.
Who were you talking with November of 2020?
Mo3.
Melvin,
And
say his
you
name.
know him as Melvin Noble?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you call him?
Momo.
How did you and Momo meet?
We met on social media on Facebook,
Do you remember roughly when that was?
like 2017.
So y'all known each other for years.
Yes.
Is that right?
Mhm.
So
What?
Facebook, that's prior to trying to date now. How did y'all introduce each other on Facebook?
I think we was in a Facebook group called Geese to the Streets.
You think?
And I don't know, even remember how. I think he inboxed me or inboxed my mom. He inboxed my mom first, then he inboxed me. We exchanged numbers, and that's how we began to talk.
What was it like in 2017? I mean, were y'all meeting up with each other then, or how?
No, we wasn't meeting up. We were just on the phone talking sporadically. I call him, he'll call me, we'll talk, chat. That was it.
What were your conversations like with him?
Just talk about stuff on social media.
And did that relationship grow over the years?
No, well, when you say grow, what do you mean by that?
Well, how did you get from maybe talking on the phone every now and then to something more serious?
Um, we didn't start talking serious until 2020.
Do you
Girl.
remember when? Is that the month?
July? I don't remember.
And what made you decide to finally start talking to him seriously?
We had each other on Snap. I was selling plates, and he wanted a plate, so he came and bought a plate. He came to my house, got a plate. We talked for like a long time, and then it went from there.
You remember the kind of things that y'all used to talk about?
Everything, his whole life story, music.
How was he when he was with you?
Very goofy, very talkative, very he just talk a lot. He just always had a story to tell.
Was he funny?
Yes, he was funny.
Did he make you laugh?
Yeah.
When you said that you were selling plates, you came to get a plate. And we're talking about food?
Yeah.
What kind of food would you make?
That day?
Or in general, when you selling plates?
I was trying to test something out. So I had started selling plates to try to see if I can make money selling plates. That particular time I made like some chicken, mac and cheese, yams. But it was just like a little test run. It wasn't something that I was
We don't
doing
care.
for a long time. I was just like, I'm gonna see if I can sell plates. And so yeah.
And then when he came over to come get that plate, y'all ended up talking for a long time.
Yes.
How did your relationship progress over the months?
We started going out and stuff, going bowling, hanging out. He would come to my house, and play Connect Four with my family. And they'll be, yeah, he was real good at Connect Four. So during that time, it was like a Connect Four war between him and my family. So he'll come over there, play Connect Four, take their money. It was just a big thing. So, and then I think that's really how we ended up talking for real, because I seen how he interacted with my family, and I don't really bring people around them like that. So I was like, okay, they like him, so cool.
We already knew him.
I mean, we're talking about that old school,
Mhm.
with the little circles, one team is red, one team is yellow.
Yeah,
But he was really good at that Connect Four.
yeah, he was good at it.
Did you ever play with him?
I wasn't good, no.
You
I wasn't interested in playing Connect Four. I wasn't good at it.
And you said you would come over and talk to your family. You have a big family?
I do.
Okay. How many brothers and sisters do you
I have one brother and I have 3 sisters.
have? And in fact, y'all all have the same first initial. Is that right?
Correct.
And that, how did that start? Like, how are all y'all have the same first initial?
My daddy name is James Jackson. So we all got J's.
I want to talk about, we're here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about November 10th. Okay, this is the day before Melvin was murdered. Do you remember that?
Here we go.
Yes.
Did y'all have plans to see each other that day?
Yes, we had plans. the day before, he was telling me that he was flying down to come see me. He was in California. He said he was gonna come to my house when he left from California.
Do you remember what he was doing in California?
Music stuff, from my knowledge, music stuff.
And November 10th, do you happen to remember that was a Tuesday?
It was.
About what time did he come to your house on November 10th?
He came early. I think it was about 11 o'clock, probably. It was during the day. It was early.
And did he end up staying until the following day?
Yes.
Do you remember what y'all were doing day of November 10th?
We was talking. We was just, I really don't even remember. We was, I know
What?
we cooked that night, but talking, just chilling, nothing.
He ended up staying the night with you?
Yes.
Do you remember roughly about
She nervous.
on November 11th?
I'm gonna say it was around
Noon.
when he left. 11-ish or noon-ish
She can't
when he
remember.
left.
Were the boys, were your boys with you?
Yes, they was.
And it was COVID time, so were they in school or they were being schooled through the computer?
They was doing school virtually.
How did your boys like Melvin?
They liked him. They was starstruck. They liked him.
Now, at some point, your oldest son Trey did he ask you if you could go see his dad?
Yes, he did. Well, he asked if his dad can pick him up.
And did you allow that to happen?
No.
Why not?
Because I hadn't talked to his dad in a few months.
What?
And I was just to the point where I was like, you gonna either be help with them or you not. So I was like, no, I haven't talked to him, so he can't see y'all. He can't pick y'all up.
So had you been in the boys' lives or seen them recently?
No.
This was kind of out of the blue.
Yes.
Did you have at that time? Did you have regular visits with Devin?
No.
Were you and Devin directly communicating at that time?
No.
How, if y'all were communicating, how would y'all communicate?
Through my son.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
your son Trey, he had a cell phone,
Yes.
and so if you needed to get in touch with Devin to talk with him.
Yes.
Their body language, everything, ain't it?
How old was Trey in November 11th of 2020? How old was he back then?
He was 8 years old.
And you said that Melvin left your apartment around noon?
Yes.
What do you recall happening next after he left?
My sister called me probably like 30 minutes later, and she was like, what?
Sustained.
At some point, did you find out what happened to Melvin?
Yes.
What was going through your mind when you found that out?
I just knew it was just something fishy. Like, I just knew that it was something fishy. I was
Fishy.
sad, I was angry.
Did he seem like he was in fear of his life while he was with you, November 10th through November 11th?
No, he never seemed like he was in fear of his life when he was with me.
When you say it seemed like it was something fishy, why would you think that? Objective speculation. It's your own personal thoughts around it.
If you know.
Hmm.
If you know the answer to that question, if you're going to guess, then no.
Oh, bitch, no.
What?
What was the question?
Why did you think that
Woo.
there was something fishy surrounding his death?
Okay, and my instruction to you is, if you know, then you can answer.
Because he was leaving my house, and I just felt like somebody had something to do with it.
Who?
Did a lot of people know where you lived?
No,
Why is that?
I didn't let people know where I live at.
Mm.
At some point, did you or a family member contact police on November 11th?
I believe my mom contacted the police.
Did you speak to police that night?
Yes, ma'am.
What were your concerns?
I felt like my address was given out to someone. I felt like somebody had followed him from my house, or I feel like, anybody would think that was my concerns.
Were you aware of the public beef with Mo3 and other artists?
I was.
Your baby daddy.
You want to write first? Well, actually, I'm gonna, okay, you said you met with police officers on the night of November 11th, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you said it was because you were concerned that someone knew where you lived?
I was concerned. I felt like that. Can I say?
If it's your own personal knowledge.
I felt it out
Why did you feel that way?
because don't nobody know where I stay at. I don't bring people to my house, and the only person that knows where I stay at is my kids' dad. So I feel like my address was given out.
When you say your kids died, you're talking about Devin Brown?
Yes,
So you felt that Devin Brown had something to do with knowing that Melvin was at your house?
correct.
And why would you think that?
Because I asked my son, did his dad ask him about it?
And
hearsay.
It's her own, it's her, she just said, I asked my son.
right.
She, go ahead.
I asked my son, Edmund asked him, can he take them out? So my intuition clicked, and that's the first thing that came to my mind.
And did you actually see Trey's phone?
At the time, no, I don't remember, no.
You said that in Trey's phone, that's how you were communicating with Devin. Is that right?
I didn't communicate with him in terms, I don't think I was reaching out to him during that time.
Did you later go to the Dallas Police Department and get interviewed by a detective? And did you remember bringing your phones, both your phone and your son's phone, to that interview?
I do.
And what was the point of doing that?
To show that I didn't have anything to do with it, and to show for the police to do whatever investigation they needed to do to rule me out.
You want to approach?
I need Bree to turn up. You hear me? What does this have to do with Kewon White? What's the
It was
relevance?
marked as State's Exhibit 732 and 735. These were the consent to search that you had signed with Detective Anderson. Is that correct?
Correct.
And the date on here of 2020, is that correct? At 12:15.
Yes,
And do you recognize your signature on both pages?
I do.
And then one was for an iPhone 8. Do you recall if that was Trey's phone or your phone?
That was my son's phone.
And the iPhone 11, that was your phone?
Yes.
John, at this time, state offers State's Exhibit 732 and 735.
She fucked up. Why did you need to be ruled out? That's Jassy on the stand.
That iPhone 8.
Bitch. Ooh.
iPhone 8 is for 732.
Thank you.
Girl, I know Ratchet and them is in that courtroom cutting the fuck up. Oh, I know they cutting up.
Objections to 732 and 735.
Thank you. State's Exhibits 732 and 735 are admitted for all purposes.
Yo, is my mic too loud? Somebody said my mic was too loud. Am I too loud? I could back up a little bit. Oh, Lord. she's trying to sit position, and it's just not. Oh my goodness, y'all. No, not the night before. She said that they were arguing that morning. She said they were arguing that morning, and Mo3 was peeking out the blinds.
Yes.
Come on, Bree. Bree, walk that hoe down. Walk it down, Bree.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, y'all can go.
Is it Bree?
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're not about to finish with this one anytime soon with the state, so we're going to review tomorrow
Oh
at
shit.
8:30. Please y'all be here at 8:30,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll start as soon as possible as you arrive. Okay? You're still under my instructions. Do not go on social media. Everybody needs to sit down. I'm still addressing the jury. We're not to do any sort of social media research, just like I said before. Don't talk to each other, and we'll see you back here at 8:30 in the morning. Thank you.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So here it is. She has to come back on tomorrow. They said that they're starting on her first thing tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, what they saying? Hold on, y'all. That's funny because I was just getting ready to ask, how many lies has she told just yet? I stopped counting after one. Baby. Oh my goodness, y'all. She said he didn't feel scared. So why was he peeking out the blinds? She said her and her baby daddy was, girl, I'm so mad that they letting her go home and get her lies together. Notice that she still said that Mo3 left her house at noon. He was already on a live at noon. This is it for the day, Jordan. Go ahead and go to sleep. We love you, baby.
Okay, thank you. I think my daughter will start school tomorrow. Here's the thing.
Yo, we are here. We are here. This is the moment that we have been waiting for. So I know Reggie is about to go crazy. Now we got to see what's going to happen outside this courtroom because they told me that the brother is there with Jassy as well. Jassy said that she was going to bring her brother Duba to smack the fuck out of Reggie. Let's not forget that. She also said she was going to put hands and feet on Reggie as well. She said she was going to do whatever it took so that he could not be in that courtroom. I want to know what the relevance was for her taking the stand. Like, what relevance did that have to do with Kewon White? And I really was waiting for Bree West to jump up and ask that question too and have a nice little objection. Who the hell? Oh, girl, look, they got Tommy all in the camera. Girl, Tommy looking like I know what you did last summer, bitch. Tommy is ready to put the handcuffs on Jassy. Oh my goodness, we need another angle from outside the courtroom. Everybody probably filming right now. Duba is fresh off papers. He can't be that crazy. Wait, what time did the attack happen on the highway? For some reason, I thought it was like 2 in the afternoon. I don't know what time on, but for us, it was around 11 something. Because I had the news at 11:30 when I went on my lunch break. So it was 11 something. She's steadily saying that it was noon. It was noon. She said that it was her mother who contacted the detectives. And then she spoke with the police later on that night. I don't know at what time that was because later on that night, I thought they was on live with Quatita. Or maybe just giving her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she wasn't sure of anything just yet. Maybe the police hadn't came talk to her just yet. But we do know that the son had an iPhone 8. She had an iPhone 11. She said she went to them with their phones because they were hold on, let me cut this off, y'all. All right, we back. Mic check. Oh my goodness. Mic check. All right, we back. She gave over the phones and agreed to speak with police because she wanted herself to be cleared. Cleared of what, darling? What in the world could you be cleared about? What could you be cleared about? Why? For what? You let them people come to you. Why was it so important for her mom to talk to the detectives? Did her mom have to jump in front of the situation? That explains the 27 piece. She ready to fight. I'm sorry, this girl is very illiterate, slow, and ghetto. All right, Miss November. Absolutely. This is the part of the show. I'm going to drop the link because I want to see what everybody else have to say. If you don't want to come up, don't worry about it. Not a problem. Y'all know I can run this for all night. Dang it. I'm super upset because I don't know. I just feel like I don't want her to have a reason. Hold on. Something happened, y'all. Hold on. Not a reason, but I don't want her to have a chance to practice. I don't want her to have a chance to practice or even be fed information. Hey, Keela, salute, baby. This has been a very long day. I done been to work, all work. We still here. We still rocking and rolling, y'all. Long live 3, justice for 3. This is crazy work. Hold on, my job hit me up. I'm trying to see what's all going on. All right, I'll get back to y'all in a second. Let me see where my YouTube co-workers are at. I see a few people went live. That's no concern of mine. I'm not worried about that. We right here. Ratchet is not live. Hopefully he's not outside of the courtroom fighting for his life. Oh my goodness. Keela, I want to ask you how you feel, but I saw you as a state's witness, so I don't want to ask out loud. No way to practice. She has no clue what they're going to ask. She's not smart enough to outsmart those attorneys. I want to know why she said something felt fishy when her sister called her about 3 after he left her house. Well, let's not forget, she told multiple different stories. Once it was Sweet Pea, then she said that he was her friend. So let me see. I think I have the file cabinet pulled up today. Give me 1 second. Let's put this back on the screen because I want to have words verbatim there. I don't want to get up here and lie on about it. Okay, that's Brandon Rainwater. Cool. Let's slide him out the way. Please send me this Justin. We have Jasty right here. Let me read it on my end because the comments are on the screen and I can't read it like that. Her witness statement said, hold on, I gotta wait for it to adjust. Hold on, y'all. Her witness statement said that she had been involved in a romantic relationship for some months with the complainant. The complainant arrived at her residence November 10th. Hold on, y'all. I can't read it like this. Hold on. Oh, we can't forget about that. She said that she met Devin through her friend, and her friend just so happened to be GRC Florida, not GRC Florida that they saying was in the front. Not in the front, not GRC Florida one that they say hopped out in Unalive Bubba. Gonna take off work tomorrow, get my popcorn. Real talk. This better than DirecTV. I think Branch was actually in the courtroom, so I'm not positive. Yeah, he was in it. She had been involved with them. The complainant arrived at her residence November 10th about 1:07 p.m. I wonder what time the flight landed. That the complainant left that day about 11:30 a.m. But on the stand, she's saying noonish. 11:30, y'all. What time did they say Mo3 that happened on the highway? Because I could have sworn that I got the news at 11:30 that she had no further communication with the complainant, that she was notified by a friend about 12:30 p.m. that the complainant was being reported as deceased on social media. Witness D. Jackson contacted their son. They mean Devin Brown, contacted their son by phone the day prior and the day of the unaliving, and as if the complainant was at her apartment. She's trying to say that it's Devin who gave her address out. She said that she felt like her address was leaked. She felt like Devin is the one who gave her address out because he knew where she lived at. But it sounds very conflicting if you ask me, because you keep trying to say that you didn't have no communication with Devin. If you did communicate with him, it was through your son's phone. So you're communicating through an 8-year-old at the time child. You're communicating with the father of your children through your 8-year-old child. Does that make sense to anybody? Not saying that it's not true or not, but we know that kids can get stories mixed up. And I'm saying it because I'm a mother of an 8-year-old at this moment. My son is 8 years old. And I would not allow him to pass communication between myself and his dad. That just doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think that he would do that either. I don't know, each child is different. Everybody mature at different ages, stuff like that, so I'm not sure. But she's communicating with Devin through the son's phone, which is a key element. Why is that so important? It's important because Mo3's location was confirmed through the son's phone. We all on the same page? 3's location was confirmed through the son's phone, and she just admitted that she communicates with her baby daddy through the son's phone. So it seems to me, if she's not telling the truth, then you're putting the blame on your child. And I don't think that's the right way to go. Also, you can't explain why you think something is fishy. When they asked that question, you didn't know what to do. You was looking at everybody in the courtroom. It looked as if she was grasping for straws at this point. You're grasping for straws. Give me a second. I'm hot. Let me turn my fan on. You're grasping for straws. You're trying to see who could come help you. The judge is even telling her, baby, you got to answer that question. It's either you know, you don't know, yes, no, maybe, or what, who, huh? Help, somebody help. The judge say, look, what was your question again? Just go ahead and repeat the question back to her. Bitch, you said something smelled fishy. What was it about Mo3 leaving your house and being unalived smelled fishy to you? And then she could barely really even elaborate on it because she knew what was going to happen. She was texting him on a baby phone, isn't it? Because he said, Spider Monkey can't help you, girl. Or they about to go home. They about to go home and make her feel like she did so much good and this and that. Oh my goodness. I know that courtroom was full of tension. I know it was full of tension. You got Kewon White looking like a fish off SpongeBob. You got Bree West ready to bite her head off. You got the judge looking like she don't play. You got Ratchet TV in the courtroom, possibly Score in the courtroom. You got Peaches in the courtroom, Isha, and other people that we probably don't even know just yet because I've been out the loop. So you got all this pressure, and you got your family. And the worst part about it is your family can't save you once you're on this stand. They can't save you, baby. They have to start remembering what they be saying on these platforms. Did you see Jassy kept looking at Kewon? That's what I thought she was over there looking at Kewon, but I really wasn't quite sure who she was looking at. I wasn't quite sure, but it gave to me like they know each other or something. I wish the camera would have panned out a little bit more because I really needed to see who she was looking at. Did they bring up the basketballs yet? No, we haven't even gotten to that, but I'm here for it. I can't wait till they put the text messages on the screen, and I think that's what we're going to get into on tomorrow. She up there looking like Shabba Rank's brother. When did she start selling food, and when did 3 become a customer? She also lied about how her and Mo3 met. Can we agree on that? Again, the panel is open. If anybody want to come up on the panel and drop their thoughts, the panel is most definitely open. Thank you so much. She lied. She said that her and Mo3 met via social media. They were in a Facebook group together. Ma'am, that's not the story that we've been hearing for the past almost 6 years. he knew your mama and them. Then she talking about she bought Mo3 around her family. She don't really bring people around her family. She bring them let's go. She bring them around the family, and the family is so in love with him. Duh, bitch. Duh, they already knew him. Don't forget that part. They already knew him. And so you talk about you just started talking to the man like what 3-4 months before he was unalive. So of all the bitches that he was fucking and running through in the DFW area, it took for him to come sleep with you and go to your house and be unalive coming from there. And you want us to believe that the phone that you use to communicate with your baby daddy is the same phone that was used to communicate with your baby daddy to drop Mo3 low. Come on now. The link is pinned. Oh my goodness gracious. What have we here, y'all? What have we here? If we could go back in time, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this on the screen. On October 6, 2016, they say Jocelyn Jackson loves Mo3. She said, girl, quit playing. His age looked like a hash brown. You couldn't remember the year that you finished high school. You and Devin broke up. You just went cold turkey on him. No communication whatsoever. Like, come on. They get to asking about a birthday party. Did you have a birthday party for your children that year? Ma'am. She acting like she can't remember. No, y'all did not have a birthday party that year because y'all had a planned birthday party. Mo3 wanted to come, and you knew that Devin wasn't going to allow it. So you knew that it was already tension between Mo3 and Devin, and you still allowed Mo3 to come to your house. What type of woman are you? And Mo3, what type of nigga are you? Special guest Miss Sonya, thank you for the super chat. Something I adding up. If the kids did it and was asked about 3, I think they would have told it. One of them took that child's phone. Well, she said at the time of her finding out Mo3 was unalive and the situation was fishy, she did not check her child's phone. So I want to know at what point did she check the child's phone? And also, let's not forget that Jossie told us. Oh, I don't know better, shut up. I don't know what's going on with her. But Jossie told us that the morning of the unaliving on November 11, 2020, she said her and her baby daddy was on the phone arguing, and Mo3 was right there listening. And she also said that Mo3 was peeking out the blinds. I remember that because I did a live on it, and I kept replaying that part back and forth. And I said, you mean to tell me we just go play Mo3 like a whole pussy ass nigga? You gonna tell me that he was peeking out the blinds while you arguing with your baby daddy? That just don't make sense to me. It just doesn't sound right. And it could very well be the truth, but it just doesn't sound right to me. Okay, Ratchet is live. Jackie and her family tried to attack me over the Mo3 case. Okay, let me get over there. Hold on, let's listen. See what we got. Fair use and effect. Come on, what happened?
I'm going to y'all come on in here, man. Come on in.
Baby, we here.
Come on in. Y'all finna get banned from the court.
Ratchet said now her family is getting ready to get banned from the courtroom. He said that they try to attack him. That's the title of his live. Let's see.
Starting shit with me.
Y'all let me know the volume good.
Motherfuckers, dog. Then this weak ass cop, he finna lose his job, bro. This weak ass cop y'all got up in there, Dallas County, I'm finna show y'all who I am, boy.
Y'all can hear, right? The volume good?
I'm finna show y'all who I am, cuz. Yeah, Jackie. Hey, where y'all at? Jackie and them came up here acting a goddamn fool, and they finna get banned from the courtroom.
Okay, come on.
They mission trying to get me banned, trying to start a fight with me in the lobby for no reason. This dude tried to act like he's gonna punch me. Then I came back at him, told him, bro, what you doing, man? You finna go to jail, bro. You fixing to go to fucking jail, bro. You were fixing to go to fucking jail. You dumb as fuck. Who the fuck comes to Dallas County trying to fight somebody, bro? You're going to jail. Wait till tomorrow. I'm pressing charges on you tomorrow. You and Jackie. Jackie tried to fight Isha.
Oh, baby. Come on.
Go ahead. Hey, what happened though? Yeah. What happened? What happened?
Nigga, I don't know, brother. I was telling you on the elevator, bro. I didn't see nothing happen after y'all got to do the little thing. I didn't see you get to it with the guard done that shit. I just seen you. I seen a nigga run up on you. And then I seen the guards grab you. They didn't grab him, they grabbed you.
And I'm telling them, bro, they said, but the little dude came out there like, I'm trying to fight him. He's like, you just keep causing trouble.
I was walking ahead of you. I'm a little ahead of you. I turned around. He walking back towards you. I see him when he jumped at you. And then the nigga, I see him when the nigga jumped at you. And the next guy on the guard grabbed your motherfucking ass. And then, no, he's good. He's good, like far as him. But the guards, when the guards grabbed you, I was like, I see the guards with you. That's when I said, damn, what the fuck? I said, Rex, come downstairs. And that's when I went down the side stairs. I said, you still talking to the guards.
They're telling me, like, yeah, why are you walking up on him? I'm like, I'm not walking up on him. I'm talking to a fucking officer. I'm like,
he must still be ready for you for sure, bro. He ready for you for sure.
Still sounds so happy.
Jackie trying to fight Isha.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you missed it.
I didn't see none of that, bro. I didn't see none of this shit.
The police didn't do shit, bro. Like, they literally...
Bro, I didn't see...
They came at me and Isha. They came at me and Isha. Like, they came...
Bro, I didn't see none of that shit with Isha, bro. Because the minute... You didn't hear me say... I said, Reggie, hey, come downstairs. Don't go to the elevator, bro. Take the stairs. Because I see everybody heads on the elevator. Nigga, I'll tell you, take the stairs. I open the door to the stairs. And then I start walking halfway to the stairs. I poke my number. Let me see. I start walking to the stairs. I get to the bottom down there, and I don't see nobody. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing you sent up the police up there. You know what I mean? But I ain't making it look like I was got to like a little guard, nigga.
Yeah, because he came all the way to the first floor, followed me all the way to the first floor. Then he's like, "Yeah, you just keep on getting into it, huh? You just want to keep on getting into it." I'm like, I didn't get into it with nobody, bro. They tried to attack me on the 7th floor, and I'm telling the officers, bro, they trying to attack me. He said, no, you almost got into it with another blogger up here last time. I said, yeah, and I pressed charges on that same person. So how the fucking you telling me I got into it, and they got camera proof that I didn't. They watched the cameras and know that I was attacked that time too. He said, no, bro, I ain't trying to hear that. I said, man, bro, go on. I don't want to talk to you, bro. I said, bro, you biased. I said, you biased, my nigga. He said, man, go. And he gonna tell me, he gonna say, go home. I said, you don't tell me the fuck to do. Now I'm a grown man. I'm telling me I gotta go home. He said, well, we finna see about it. You ain't coming back. I said, I bet I do. They said, man, he can't kick you out of it. The officer said, man, we got the same authority. He can't tell you can't go nowhere. And just like we can't tell you can't go nowhere. He looked at my badge and said, nah, he can be here. He can be here. And then the other dude's like, nah, man, I ain't got time for this shit. Tell him take his motherfucking and then he goes, and then he's gonna
stop you from coming because you didn't get to a physical altercation. Nobody.
And then the nigga gonna say, you on live right now? And I said, man, you a liar, nigga. I'm not on no fucking live. And he said, yeah, you are. And I showed him my phone. I said, how the fuck I'm on live? And he was like, he's gonna look down at my phone and start mugging the shit out of me. Man, talking about go home, nigga. I said go home. I said, nigga, you go back inside. Quit following me, bro. You fucking harassing me, bro. I said I'm filing charges on you in the morning, my nigga. He said, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I bet. Say less.
You said you fell on charge on the officer?
Yes. I ain't gonna want to stop harassing me, bro. Fuck him. I'm filing charges on him. Filing charges on all these motherfuckers. Dude was going back to prison. He going back to federal prison. You tried to attack me in the courtroom, you're going to jail, brother. You come up there tomorrow, I guarantee you they finna hem your ass up.
Didn't nobody film that shit? There wasn't no tape. Nobody was filming.
Yeah, nobody filmed it. There wasn't no photos in there. But the thing is, you just tried to attack me on camera. Guess who do got the camera? The court, and they gonna see it.
Yeah.
Goofy ass bitch.
Damn, dog, that shit. I can't believe when the law grabbed you, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn. So I see the law talking to you, and I was like, damn, when they grabbed that.
And I'm telling them, bro, they were trying to attack me, and I'm like, this family. And then Jackie come out of nowhere and say, bitch, hey, what the fuck you looking at, bitch? Talking to Isha. Isha said, man, bitch, I don't got no time for this. Isha kind of like tried to be professional, and Jackie just kept on, yeah, man, bitch, I'll beat your ass. Isha said, what's up then, bitch? And they grabbed Isha.
What?
I ain't know Isha and Jackie had no beef.
I didn't.
Me either.
I don't know what that shit about.
I don't know what the fuck going on, but Jackie came up there trying to fight Isha, and Duba tried to fight me. But Duba, you trying to fight in the courtroom? You're a bitch. Nigga, run up and come to me.
Yeah. That's why when he was talking, I thought when shit finna happen, I was like, nah, he didn't probably get to it. But go ahead with your live, bro. Let me get to the crib, bro. Go ahead with your live, bro.
All right, bet. Yeah, bro. They come up here acting a goddamn fool. But watch what's gonna happen. It's gonna backfire on y'all. They already kicked y'all ass out earlier. And then this nigga want to mug me, talking, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna risk it all in the courtroom. Man, go ahead, bro. I got too much to lose. I'm not fighting you in no fucking courtroom. Period. Point blank. I'm not gonna fight nobody in no goddamn courtroom. I'm not going to Dallas County loose there just for to prove a point to your broke bummy ass wearing a white t-shirt to court. Broke bummy ass nigga. Broke ass nigga. Your goofy ass on, you finna go right back to the feds, bro. Let me get in contact with your probation officer and let them know how you've been acting to get this camera footage from the courts. Watch what I do. I'm finna show you shouldn't have fucked with me. I'm finna send your ass back to the feds, boy. I'm sending you right back to the feds. And these cops up there not doing their damn job. Y'all supposed to protect and serve. Y'all ain't protecting shit. Dallas County full of fucking crooked ass motherfuckers, dog.
Yep.
Crooked ass motherfuckers. It pissed me off, dog. Y'all crooked as a bitch. And watch, I'm telling you, bro, you're going back to the feds, bro. You might as well cancel Christmas, my nigga. You're going back to the feds, fucking with me. I'm gonna get in contact with your federal probation officer. Wait, I just need. Watch, I'm gonna get your first and last name, cause you're on the your family with the witnesses, bro. You got a witness as your family member, dog. Why would you come up to court and do that? Like, I'm not gonna be able to watch what I do in the morning. Bright and early, first thing in the morning when I walk in that bitch, watch what I'm pressing charges. The first thing I do. If as good as I'm black.
The live is buffering probably because he's driving. But I just was saying, I said we need cameras. I'm sorry, I'm trying to eat while he was talking. I said we need cameras outside that courtroom. I think because we got Isha up there, Peach is up there, the brother Duba is up there. I just said that. Literally just said that. And then I was telling Ratchet, I said, Ratchet, I say, think about the family you're talking about. They have nothing to lose. They don't give a fuck. I think I might even say it on live. And Ratchet said, anybody come up here trying to fight, they crazy. I say, nigga, I say, look at the family we talking about. Do it look like they give a fuck? Them bitches ain't never give a fuck.
I'm pressing charges on
his phone buffering. So where was Jossie while all this was going on? He's talking, but it's muted. It's muted. He ain't even looking at the screen, baby. He is screaming. Me on that phone screaming. So what the topic was? Who was all trying to fight? When did Jackie and Isha have beef? Do y'all know? That's not a good look. Girl. Because they mad her and TT do their damn good commentary. Your sister on an M trial and you trying to fight the media. Ratchet is not looking at the comments, baby. He is over here going the fuck in. All this time, the man's turned the Devin in. Why was Jossie seemingly looking at Kewon the whole time? Hold on a second. Is it me? Oh no, everybody telling him that he muted. There's some low down gutter snipes and they been involved. Baby, Ratchet at phase 20. Can somebody tell me exactly when she started selling plates? Well, she said that she was selling. She wanted her mama to fry the chicken, and she was doing something like that. Hold on, I got you, people. Hello,
Man. So they take
Goon.
man. So they get so the cross gonna be so deep. They already knew it was that they ain't have enough time, right?
Yep. That's what it seemed like.
What you think
Good
about?
morning.
'Cause I know
Oh,
you know.
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Hold on.
The court shut down for the day.
Wait, I can pause it real quick. Go ahead. What you saying? Let me pause it real quick and hear you.
What you think about the what? I don't know if how much you've seen, but did you see the way they've been coming with their witnesses, the order? Do you think it's strategic order that they following right now?
Right. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Because they started with Mama
Yep.
3. Witness number 2
Mm-hmm.
is the lady that I apologize because I always said that car had something to do with it. Turns out the lady was
Me
trying to help
too.
the Camaro, and they said, Get back in your car," and she seen the assault rifle and hit the
Yep.
gas. Then you
Tabitha.
got
Yep. Tabitha. Mm-hmm.
Tabitha. Then you got witness number 3, the white lady that we tried to say was riding in the car with me. We done said all type of stuff about that lady. Taking all them
No,
dang
I broke that down a long time ago. I told everybody that I think that I got the video somewhere. I'll go pull it all private. I told everybody that they kept saying the
she was a
lady was
news reporter
smashing
or
something,
something.
this and that. I thought the lady was a detective. I
The way
said
she
that
was
I think
taking
the lady is
pictures.
a detective and she's working the scene. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go find it. I'll take it on private. But yeah, go ahead.
And then I think I was at what 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you got her, and then right after her, you got the EMT, which basically said he without saying that they was working on 3, but you couldn't really tell for sure if 3 was alive. But they said, I mean, being that they said they had to help him breathe, he was already on his way out. So then right after him, you got which they actually led it up
Yeah.
to the surgeon. What you think? Hold on, let me slow down. What you think about the
Yep.
surgeon testimony? Was it needed?
You talking about Dr. Brown?
Yeah, Dr. Graham. What you thought about his testimony?
I
I
felt
mean, of
like that
course, it
he
was
gave his
needed.
account best he could. To me, he looked like he's still to me it looked like he's still traumatized from the whole situation. And he I think he just looked lost to me, like a nigga died in front of my face. He said that he looked Kewon in the eyes, but then later came back and said that he couldn't identify the shooter.
Identify him. Right.
He can't identify him. All he saw was his eyes. He said that he
And
had on a greenish, brownish type shirt.
right. Oh yeah, and I didn't hear it, but I'm being told that he said he had a bulletproof vest. I ain't hear that for myself though. But yeah, he
He
did
said he had
describe
something on his shirt.
right.
So I said bulletproof vest.
What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to go back to the other lady who said she seen his face, and then the defense gonna come in there and debunk her because the way she painted it, I thought she actually seen his face, and then the cross came in. She said she only seen partial, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more to what she's seen that. Hold on, son.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're on the same page.
My fault, but it's okay. Um, but yeah, she said okay. She said she seen partial of his face, but my thing is this: what else did she? I think she's seen more because what don't make sense to me, son, is how was Kewon holding the rifle, driving a vehicle, and shooting out the car? Because if you go with the witness statement we heard, he was shooting before he got out that car.
Mm-hmm. Well, all of them kind
So
of said that.
right, they was hearing bang, you know what I'm saying, sounds or whatever. But my thing, it just don't make no sense. I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't know. But another thing, I think I left off at as far as the other witness was the medical examiner. Did you get to hear his testimony?
Yep, I heard everybody's testimony.
So we can debunk. I forgot how many times they were saying all these gunshots. He was only hit. Well, he was only wounded 13 times, and it probably wasn't that many shots because they say some of the wounds was kind of still to be determined. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely had 13 wounds. But I think determining what the examiner was saying, he was shot running away. He was shot in the back.
Yeah.
He was shot in the back, and I feel like they didn't. Whoever was shooting, nobody stood over him because they did pinpoint on the stifling, however you say that word, which basically is called from close proximity of, like, you know what I'm saying, either something being pressed against your body or at least close to it.
Yep.
So I don't know about this second shooter, but I'm still waiting to see what else gonna happen, man. It's been a lot. The day has drained me. I can only imagine how the family feel right now.
Yeah. What do you think about Miss Nicole?
Prayers for Miss Nicole and and the family, but I think this is very. I mean, I know she's been waiting for this moment, but I think I felt she was getting stressed out dealing with the Kewon defense. She don't like them. You can tell she don't. And not only that, they tried to put her, they tried to mix her words up, and she definitely didn't like that. When they tried to they would talk about, because Mo3 was beefing with Trap Boy Freddy, Yellow Beezy, Rainwater. She's like, hold on, wait a minute. Then they try to double down on it, but that's when the district attorney office, they put a stop to that. But I think Miss Nicole, man, she knows it's a uphill battle, man. I mean, downhill battle for her. She gonna get. She know the evidence. I feel like she been talking and working with the detectives. So I feel like the way the detectives are rolling out the evidence, and I'm gonna pass it to you because I don't want to talk too much. But I feel like the way the detectives, I feel like the way the DA office is rolling out the evidence, the defense know things, but they plan in the defense phase because they know of witnesses and they know of stuff, but they don't know everything.
The defense?
They posted. They know the names of the people, but they just don't know the details. They don't know. They still don't know.
Remember they said that they gave them like 16, 13 terabytes, something like that. I can't remember the exact number. And they were arguing that they didn't have enough time to even go through all this evidence.
Yep.
Excuse me. So Bree probably haven't even found the needle in the haystack just yet of what she need to be defending. One thing I didn't like was when Bree kept trying to, with the detective guy that was the one that just go to take pictures of the crime scene, she kept trying to overtalk him and stuff, asking him the same question, kind of different ways and stuff like. But this has nothing to do with Kewon White. He don't know what it has to do with. They just say him pull up and shoot. How about and shoot? That's it. That's what he do. He take the pictures, he turn it in, and that's just there. So she kept trying to say, but it was for drugs and guns. And then that's what Tommy had to come up there with the paper and was like, well, no, if you look dash, whatever, this number, this is the case number that is Mo3's unaliving case. So whether we was there to look for drugs and guns, it don't matter. Bitch, you still see that motherfucking murder case on this bitch. That's how it's based on Mo3.
Right. And it was crazy because you can tell it was something to him that made her nervous. But now when he got to speaking, we knew it was the opening entry to get Devin Brown on in there. Devin Brown coming. I stand on that, son. Devin Brown.
Okay, so here's my thing. If this is Kewon's case, right? This is Kewon's case. At this point of trial, anyway, you got Bree West, which is Kewon's lawyer, and she keep objecting to ask what relevance is any witness or any evidence. What does it have to do with Kewon White? Why she didn't do that when Jossie hit the stand?
She ain't get a chance. They saved it for. They gonna save it for tomorrow. She definitely gonna. But you know what? No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna lie. I know what you asking, Sam, because I was wondering the same thing. It seemed like the roles reversed. I know exactly. I peeped that too. But she ain't get her turn, so we don't know how she gonna go about doing what she been doing before with the other witnesses. But it seemed like with Jossie, it's like I don't know if she was. I don't know if she worked. I don't know. But I will say this to go off what you were just saying. When it came to Bree, well, it wasn't even Bree because notice they ain't even got Bree up there front line in this. They got the other lady. But when it comes to
No, that's
them
Bree that's talking. You know about the lady with
and
the
the blue
old, I forgot what
with the
everybody
black hair,
had.
that was Bree. Oh, I ain't know that. Okay.
Yeah, that's Bree with the
Well,
nasally nose up there talking. The other lady, I think she had on
you're
red or
right. She in the
something. She
red.
like,
You right. You right. You right. I
yeah.
stand corrected. Thank you. But look, check this out. So with the detective, they got nervous. You seen? I was over here. I was still over here in your chat too. Kewon stood up. He looked like he wanted to start grabbing people. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? It's
Uh-huh.
because I swear to God, if them boys was dumb enough to get caught on their own DVR, saying, do you hear me?
Yeah.
If they was you about to go down by way of your own trap house DVR, allegedly, because they whatever was coming from him, and see he played it cool, and again they ain't giving him they full hand. They
Nope.
just know he collected. They don't know what happened after the damn shit, the test that was done. He don't do the test. The other person who gonna talk did the test. But if they got DVR footage, allegedly, y'all, of that of them coming carrying anything big like that, the day on that day, then we might have a murder weapon.
Well, I think that is the M weapon, and that's what I was trying to see. Is the
Excuse my
fingerprints,
language.
ballistics on it? Is the rifle gonna come back to Kewon, and is the pistol gonna come back to Devin? That's what I was thinking. But I don't know. I think that
And the
Tommy did
phone.
his
Don't
big
forget they
one.
found a phone underneath the couch. Don't forget the phone.
I was getting ready to get that. I was gonna say I feel like Tommy did his big one today, and I
Okay.
feel like those phones play a huge role in them too, because we don't know who phones those are for. We just know 4 phones were collected on the scene. Well, not on the scene, sorry. 4 phones were collected at the house. So let's just say that they left everything at the house. The rifle, the phones, thinking that that would be a safe spot, a trap house turned safe spot, or even safe haven, to hide things. But I did hear Mr. Lawton was talking, and he was saying something about they had some girls involved, or Rachel, somebody was saying it, and one of the girls is on there because she actually got rid of the murder weapon for Kewon. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, the most recent. Yeah. There is that. There is that.
I think we have to wait for all of that to come out. But I'm just digital evidence, digital footprints when it comes to those 4 phones. I'm honed in on that as well. And Kewon, when you talk about when he jumped up, I was over here reacting to it too, because Kewon, what did you? He looked like he was ready to slap the fuck out of Bree. Like, bitch, I told you to say this is destined.
Yeah, he on God. He was like, this don't supposed to happen. It looked like you told me this wasn't gonna happen. I think, and I did not realize what time it was. So I do gotta go. But I just wanted to make sure I come over here and show you support, because this man, we here. You feel me? So I had to goddamn stop through. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go now.
Go ahead.
But I can't go. I can't come back if you still are. I'll come back.
All right, appreciate you, baby.
All right, but appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let me drop you down, cool. I got you. All right. The link is pinned. The panel is open. If anybody want to come up and chop it up with me. This is crazy work. So this is what I want to say. I wish Goon could have stayed a little minute, because I wanted to get to this with him. Since he mentioned the order of witnesses, right? I think that's important too. And I think I started this live. I was talking about it. I think that Rain should have been in the lineup. I don't understand why Rain wasn't there, because it's like we jumped. It's like we started off with the highway, people on the highway, responding officers, to the trap house, and then straight to Devin. We didn't finish with the highway because Rain said he was on the phone with Mo3. So was he not on the phone? Because I just feel like if he was on the phone, he would have took the stand today with everybody else from the highway scene, right? I don't know. But what else would Rain be on the as a witness for? And another thing, when they talked to Jocelyn, it was like, do you want to be here? And she was like, no. And they said, well, yeah, we knew you didn't want to be here because we actually had to serve you a subpoena to be here. So it made me think about all the people that they had to serve subpoenas to be in Rainwater, being one of those people. And then wait, what you mean, Mystic Melanin? Going back to the evidence that was the photos of evidence that was collected from the trap house on 3030 Britain. one thing that they had in there was multiple pictures of the DVR, the security cameras, different. Look like every TV, every room in the house had a TV with the surveillance cameras in there. I think that's important because we have multiple photos of Kewon standing in front of those DVR systems. We have a few people in front of those security systems. And remember that house, allegedly, from I think Branch TV said, that house was owned by Jose Bodega. So she really didn't want justice for 3. That wasn't just internet talk. No. Why they didn't ask, did she see the person putting on a mask in the courtroom? I don't know. They probably didn't ask that because they knew that she wouldn't be able to identify the person right now. I think Rain will be next. He was the last person to talk to him, or the Keela girl, then Rain. Okay, well, maybe Jassy was relevant because I don't understand why she was relevant, but maybe she was relevant because he left her house. I don't know. So I guess it went from the highway to the house. I don't know. They lost me. I was just excited to see Jassy up there, but at that point, they actually had lost me. Sabbath didn't want to be there. So when the jump, I did hear her say that she did not want to be there. Yeah, a lot of those blended songs be really nice. They do. Oh Lord. So we got the sisters, the brothers, all them up there trying to fight at the courthouse. Let's have Bacon see what they got going on, y'all.
God damn. Is this the closest way I can get to my crib? Yep, that's the closest motherfucking way. Oh, no. Nah, hell no. I just want to make my shit further. Hell no.
Right, Mama Angela.
And it's a severe thunderstorm warning coming. Fuck, man. Ain't this a bitch? I mean, what y'all think about that shit, chat? Salute for the $30 on the screen. I think that's Chosen and Clarity. Salute to Clarity. Salute to Chosen. Salute.
Is the sisters live? Josh will be the last person to see him probably. I just don't understand how she fitted in the timeline for today.
What is it? Oh shit. Oh damn. Knock them all up. Yeah, Mink. Salute, Mink. Yeah, I got you, Mink. Don't worry about it. I got you, Mink. Mink said lock them all up. Yeah, we're gonna get them all up out of here. They came up in that motherfucker trying to carry out on a terroristic threat that they made to me, and I tried to tell the police, like, they've been making online threats. I'm like, yes. I don't want to press charges. Well, no, they can go. What? They can go.
What?
The fuck you mean? To my what? We didn't know that they made online threats. I'm telling you they did. And then while I'm sitting over there talking to the lady, here go Jackie and Isha about to fight. I'm like, man, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up at all, bro. Dallas County is full of shit. Little toy cops.
Does Ratchet need to stay home?
He's not even a real cop. I don't got no squad car, no nothing. Just walking around the court.
Does Ratchet need to stay home, yo? I got a real question.
Fuck. You the police. Oh, since I'm the police, you blocked out my chat. Block that bitch.
Somebody texting him down. Or there must be Mink texting him because I don't see her in the chat.
I'm the police and you tried to fight me in front of the police. What's more police? Me pressing charges on you, or you actually coming up to me trying to fight me in front of the police? What's more police than that? The most police shit you can do is try to fight somebody in front of the police. That's the scariest shit. But remember, y'all said keep the same energy. Remember, y'all said I only pop out when the police around and I be acting tough for the police. Okay, so keep the same energy for Jackie and then. Here go the police. You didn't follow me home. You didn't follow me outside. You came up to me in a courtroom filled with armed police officers trying to fight me. What the fuck you think I'm finna do? You think I'm finna scrap in there and I'm going to jail? I'm not going to jail. Then y'all be posting my mugshot with my Ratchet or crash out. This nigga Ratchet dumb in the bitch. Why he up there fighting? Scary ass nigga.
And see, Lori, you late. Jackie and her brother tried to fight Ratchet and Isha. Jackie and her
Knocking
brother.
the fuck out y'all trolls. What's more police? Me pressing the charges or you trying to fight me in front of the police? I think it's you trying to fight me in front of the police. So now I'm gonna do some police shit. You do some police shit. Now I'm doing some police shit. You could have just went home and went about your day. It's been free. But nah, y'all wanna come fucking with me? All right, man. Say less. Say less.
They in the chat saying Ratchet Gang stood on business today. Ratchet Gang, why y'all didn't pop out in he said the mama and daddy tried to jump in too. Oh, okay. Damn, the whole family.
Internet shit. I can see if you're trying to get active in real life. You're trying to get active in a courtroom filled with police. Man, get your goofy ass on, dog. And I'ma still pop my shit. Wait till that testimony over. I really don't want to say that because the testimony's still going on. So I don't want to sound like I'm, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. Y'all just wait till tomorrow. Y'all just wait until tomorrow.
My.
When we get out this bitch tomorrow, y'all just wait.
What's going? They go fight?
As sure as I'm black, I'm telling you, y'all know I'm not lying. When I say I'm pressing charges, I'm going in there in the morning and I'm pressing charges. I'll do it on live. Somebody just send me his first and last name. That's all I need. I'll get it.
We know his name.
The family is up there testifying, so I'm gonna get it regardless. But if anybody know that dude first and last name, send it to me so I can press these charges on this dude.
Ratchet man hit the door.
Pressed on you bright and early too. Online terroristic threats.
What? That's what we said, Denise?
Online terroristic threats and coming up to the courtroom and trying to carry out on them. That's all good. Come on back up there so we can finish these charges. And hopefully I send both of y'all ass away. Hopefully. Fucking weak ass cop talking about I'm the one starting this shit, bro. If you don't get your bitch ass on, dog, for real, quit talking to me, my nigga. I ain't did shit to nobody. You can run your motherfucking camera. Like, your job is to de-escalate the situation, not escalate it. Your job is to de-escalate the situation and then figure out what's going on, assess the situation. Nigga, you ain't do your job, bro. You just run around trying to act like Mighty Mouse. Man, I ain't got time for that shit. Toy ass cops. Who the fuck y'all think I am, bro?
This just my opinion, yo. This honestly make me don't even want to go to the trial. Not because I'm no scary ass bitch or nothing like that, but because I understand that I have shit to lose. I understand that other people don't have shit to lose. And given the fact that I live 8.5 hours away, bitch, I don't want to have to go to jail, bitch. I gotta wait for my people to come a half a fucking day. Girl. She trying to fight and she crippled. What did Isha do to her? That's what I'm asking the chat. What did Isha do? Let me see if Isha live. Why Isha ain't have fucking? We seen Isha fight. We don't want Isha to get into no more fights and scuffles. Isha don't need to be in no more fights. No, I don't see Isha live. Transparent Talk should have been out there with her, girl. We got Kathy. He said Jassy about to lie on her son.
Who the fuck just? You ain't even been out a good 2 months. Just got home. Wait till I get in contact with your probation officer. Mink, if you got that boy information, send it to me.
Oh, she got it.
Mink, if you got his information, please
she got it.
I need Mink to assist me on this one. Mink, send me everybody's date of birth, first and last name. I got Jacqueline Jackson. Just send me her birthday. Send me Jacqueline Jackson's birthday, date of birth, and send me Duba's real name. That's all I need. That is all I need. And I'm gonna file these terroristic threat charges and the threat charges. Threaten me up there in the courtroom, I'm filing charges, and you tried to carry out on me, trying to fight me.
Oh my goodness. What's up,
And the
Nola?
police, they do a goddamn thing. Well, they ain't even, that's what I said, they not real cops. Them toy cops. I gotta go to the real police to get them to do something. Them toy cops. Trying to play with you, punk. Little goofy ass little boy. Oh yeah, it's going down. Well, I can't wait. I want them to. You know how big of crash outs they are. They gonna have to go try to gloat about it. So I want you to.
Yep.
And I'm gonna send that to them too. Anything you say about me online, matter of fact, I'm gonna make it to where you can't talk.
You shouldn't even say stuff like that. Just let them talk so that you could get it. Don't give them a warning of if they talk what you're gonna do. The judge did tell Jassy before she had to stand that she is not allowed to go on social media. We on day 3, phase 20.
I'm gonna send your tough ass right to prison. Damn, it's raining, bro. Fuck. Who got blocked this time? Nathan got blocked. Who the fuck is Nathan? I thought your bad ass wanted dude. What? To hear. Now you said what? I don't even know what the fuck that meant. What the fuck did that even mean? I said I want to do what? I didn't say I was gonna bail no nigga out of jail. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck, I look like bailing a nigga out of jail. Shut your weird ass up, dog. Yeah. Trying to fight Isha on one leg. Then your mama coming out there. This ghetto, bro. Just a hot ghetto ass mess.
Oh, on one
daddy
leg.
out there, man. Say, old dude, man. I don't want to do it to you, thug. Watch out, bro. I really don't want to send your little boy up there, man, but you gotta go. I gotta send him up.
Oh Lord.
Well, you goddamn right. When you at work and people fucking with you while you at work and this is your livelihood, yeah, you gotta go ahead and turn them in. You ain't finna, if somebody came up to your job and was trying to fight you, what you gonna do? You gonna fight and lose your job? Or you gonna get this shit resolved, take the proper channels to get that resolved. So now if I see you anywhere in life, nigga, yeah, it's on site. I got a right, because you didn't already try to threaten me, so I gotta document this shit. You done already tried to fight me, so I gotta document this shit. Fam, I'm grown, bro. I got a 15-year-old son, my nigga, finna be 16 this month. What is you talking about? I'm too old to be out here fighting with you, my nigga. With your broke little.
Where Isha said that Isha went live? I didn't get no update about that. Let me see. No, I don't have no let me go find Isha channel. I think they're gonna mix Jassy in there. Jassy telling on him, he might as well throw her in there. He might as well. What's Isha channel? I have to find it's Milk Marie. I do know that. Let me see. Oh, she live now. Let me see.
No trouble. Thank you, Dimples of Forever. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Then we go run this back. Hold on.
Shit, you got little nigga and bitch.
Let's run it back.
Baby. After courts, when they had to adjourn it because they had to cut the sister her stuff short. Salute to everybody that's coming in. Salutes. Come on in. Cause yeah. The manly bitch wanted to fight on the motherfucking scooter.
Girl want to fight on the scooter. Isha, you could. Isha, this was your mama, bitch. This was your mama, Isha. Girl, Isha up here with 4 nails. Come on, Isha. She is so mad.
Slow down a little car. The beef liver recipe you will need. he can record. Girl, we only been in the courtroom just today. Today was the first day. Like, yeah, Ratchet said he's pressing charges. When did they get out for early? When? Oh, they had, because they was gonna need Jossie a little longer. So they had to go ahead and cut it short because so she was like, shit, well, what, you know, say what happened? So then Ratchet was trying to tell her. So then that's when the ugly mongoose bitch came up there. I am Weezer looking ass bitch.
Girl, let me run it back.
Like every type of motherfucker. Talking about she don't know when they met. Bitch, 3 months before his motherfucking demise, bitch. You ain't known that long. Shit. Motherfucking chat black. Bitch, get your ass back somewhere. Cause like I said, bitch, I'm not scared of you. I don't know who the fuck you think I am or who you got me twisted up with. Bitch, I ain't scared. You thought I was gonna back down because it was 4, 5 laws out there? Bitch, I don't back down from shit. And I ain't gonna start today. The hell? Y'all hoes need to be stopped. And I sure the fuck did creep by that bitch. Hey. Thought she was doing something. Bitch, I'm still on that type of time.
Wait. I'm trying to hear the story from her. She ain't getting into the story yet, or did we miss it?
Bitch, where? Bitch, you was looking at that motherfucking elevator door. Because that's the only reflection you seen was yourself. The fuck? Bitch, you was looking at that side corner wall. The shining part. Because you ugly, bitch. Fuck. The hell? Talking about ugly. Nah, baby. When you talking to Isha, baby, you might want to take that ugly about the motherfucking. Take that out your vocabulary, bitch. Take it out.
It's about to come up, Wish.
Listen. Then I seen the hoe again. The hoe had to go down the motherfucking little whatever for the handicapped bitches. Excuse me. The handicapped bitch had to go down the little whatever for the handicapped people. She steady want to talk shit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about this woman being right here. You think I care?
Okay.
The only reason why she was walking me, because Ratchet said that the car tried to attack me. I wasn't trying to say shit. I just need to get out the fucking door. We was locked in. So the lady was like, well, shit, I'm gonna walk y'all. I'm gonna walk y'all to the door, okay? I seen the bitch. She said want to talk shit. Bitch, I'm still on that time.
This is, yes, right now, baby. Yes.
What the fuck you mean? What's up? Then a motherfucking faggot ass brother. Jagged ass brother. Like he gonna do something. Well, I got, listen. Do we? Shit, what the fuck ever your name is. Well, lay low.
In place to do it.
Cause you thought you did something with Ratchet. You thought you did something with Ratchet. Yeah, the shit is bananas. The shit is straight bananas. I don't know who the fuck. Bitch talking about one leg trying to take her leg off. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Don't tip me.
Damn.
I won't give a fuck about your motherfucking handicap abilities, bitch. Oh, that shit went out the motherfucking window, bitch, when you was trying to step to me. That shit was dead. You don't fuck about you and your motherfucking handicap abilities, bitch. Man, D-Banks, he ran into the dog. He ran. If he wouldn't have ran, because he was trying to get through. Like, Ratchet did run. Ratchet tried to run. Ratchet ran through the door. Well, he tried to run through the door and ended up hitting the motherfucking door. So then Ratchet, I guess he got mad because they hit to the door, probably like woke him up. And
Damn.
Ratchet, he said, "I'm gonna press charges on you." Like he had jumped back into Doobie. Felt like, "I'm gonna press charges on you. I'm pressing charges."
Damn.
Ratchet, I ain't lying, though. I ain't lying. I can't lie. That shit was funny.
Girl.
But I was like, yeah. Cause I mean, he talking about he don't give a fuck about no court. Ratchet was like, shit, you trying to fight me in court? Like, you got a felony charge. You going to jail and shit like that. Dude was like, shit, I don't give a fuck. So shit, he ran up, you know what I'm saying? He jumped at Ratchet. Ratchet's like, boom, like hit the door. And then he bounced over prison charge, like he bounced back. Like, I guess like that though, it gave him a reality check or something like that. Ratchet, that is what happened though. But I witnessed it. I was right there. Like I was Ratchet, Doobie, me in the middle. I was in the middle. I seen it.
Girl, she calling the boy Doobie. The boy named Dooba.
You right?
What's storming about her?
I guess she thought I was just gonna be scary. Like that shit.
Yeah, wait till in the morning, little Jamie. Wait till in the morning, Jamie. Wait till in the morning, Jamie. All the shit you said online, well, you should have just carried out on whatever you thought you was, however you felt. You seen me face to face. You want to flinch at me and not do nothing.
Baby.
Just wait.
They say ran into a door is crazy. She be popping and getting her ass. I was right. The Gross family was scared it was gonna come out. She need a doobie right now.
I know Mink can give me access to the shit. Mink, you finna be my best friend. I know if ain't nobody want these motherfuckers, Mink want it. I got you.
Why are we throwing Meek under the bus though? If you're gonna use Meek for information and Meek is gonna help you take people down, why are you throwing her name out there? Sometimes quiet is kept. You have to learn to keep things to yourself. Fight differently.
Of our hands right now, Mink. We got them eating out of our hands right now. We got them eating out the palm of our hands right now, Mink. Say no more, Mink. All I need is his date of birth. That's all I need is his date of birth. James Jackson. Lil Jamie. Lil JJ. Been this weak ass police officer, dog.
But I had to cut my live on and go live about this because it was funny. Like I found it quite funny. Like, bitch, y'all been trying to do whatever to so your sister one text me my she didn't want to be there. And shit. I don't give a fuck because you ain't want to be
Go past this exit, then use the right to right onto I-820.
Fatty, you is late. We know, baby. You late.
Like from the real. Trying to start some shit in the motherfucking courthouse. I was praying like, nah, I ain't sitting that hoe home. That's what I was praying for them to go ahead and send that hoe home. Because we had already had another witness on the stand.
Use the right 2 lanes to keep running onto I-820 west or west.
a witness to what
In 4 miles, take exit 18.
He was like, fuck it.
Her live froze, y'all. This is crazy. This is so ratchet can't fight. Baby, I don't know what's what and who's who.
I had to turn my I know all that down. Oh, baby, it is lightning. Y'all hear that thunder? But I ain't lie though. I ain't lie. So tomorrow Ratchet gonna press charges because the lady had told him where to go and stuff like that. Then he was about and she was about to get attacked too. She was about to get attacked too. Don't say my shit. Listen, I'm trying to get up out of that motherfucking courthouse so goddamn quick. Shit, officer, I want to come back. I ain't giving no fuck. I want to come back, officer. I may gotta change my motherfucking hairstyle, look. Shit, I'm coming back. That shit was funny as hell though. Like, it happened so fast, y'all. And I had my phone. I just wasn't thinking to like whip my phone out. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm getting, gonna get myself prepared because I was gonna call them and get on live and start reading y'all my notes because I took some very, very good notes, y'all.
Bitch, we saw the trial. Isha, don't calm down.
Thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels.
Girl, Isha, we saw the fucking trial. The fuck she mean she took notes? We saw. Girl, that's all I was wondering.
Screenshot that, mods.
What happened?
Screen record you going to their YouTube page to see that it's that family harassing me. Do that for me, mods. Look at that message she sent. Screenshot it, and then screen recording. You click on their page and go to their official YouTube channel, and then send it to me. I'm gonna send that to them too. That's their sister now. You see, I ain't said. Look, now their sister in my chat. Now their sister in my chat talking shit. So we finna see. Now the sister's in my chat. They whole family keep harassing me, but I'm the problem, right? I'm not going to them and messaging them. I ain't going into their chats. I ain't going to their YouTube channel. I'm not fucking with these people.
Hey, Jules.
Wasn't y'all just harassing Mink and doing the most of y'all always harass everybody? But y'all want to cry in person. Oh, he said this about my mom. Okay, if a nigga said something about my mom, I would have flooded that nigga.
What?
If a nigga would have said all that shit I said about your mama to my mama, I would have flooded the nigga as soon as I seen him, bro. It would have been.
Girl, let me go see something.
Said something about your mama. Well, if you felt I said something about your mama on the internet, then why did you see me in person and not do that? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Salute for the 10-piece.
Oh Lord, y'all, this has been crazy. I told y'all this morning I had a feeling it was gonna go down. I did. I don't know. This had to be the day we couldn't bring our phones in court. They've been gang stalking Mo3. This really kind of, to me, speaks to the character. I mean, we saw Kewon get out his body in court. I think that was a bad character look for the jury. You got Jassy is hitting the stand with an attitude, with her arms folded, saying that no, she didn't want to be there. She's lying. We all know she's lying. Leaving out of court, her family is trying to fight two people from the Mo3 sector. And in my mind, I would look at it, if they're coming from the Mo3 sector, then they would want justice for Mo3. So I don't know. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I still can't get over the 13 shots, 44 shell casings found. The doctor said he actually locked eyes with Kewon. You got Mo3 huddled behind his car. He drives off, not even knowing that Mo3 is on his tire, crouched beneath his tire. My God, my God. So much going on. I don't know. All right, let me check my messages and stuff. Oh, you sending me something. I think that yeah, that's what we just were listening to. Thank you though. Why is the whole family there anyway? Like she's on trial. They're a family that sticks together, I suppose. I don't know. Get me to talking. Oh baby, they got Jocelyn everywhere.
Long time, and then it went from there.
You remember the techniques that y'all used to talk about?
Everything, his whole life story, music,
How was he when he was with you?
and very goofy, very talkative, very, he just talked a lot. He just always had a story to tell.
Was he funny?
Yes, he was funny.
Did he make you laugh?
Yeah.
Well, you said that you were selling fakes. You came to get a plate. Now, when we talking about food,
Yeah.
what kind of food would you make?
That day?
Or in general, you selling plates?
I was trying to test something out. So I had started.
The people say, what kind of food did you make? She can't even answer the question. Hey, Auntie Janet.
Set up a place to try to see if I can make place. Set up a place. That particular time I made like some chicken, mac and cheese, yams. But it was just like a little test run. It wasn't something that I was doing for a long time. I was just like, I'm gonna see if I can sell plates. And so yeah.
And then when you came over to come get that thing, y'all been talking for a long time.
Yes.
And how did your relationship progress over the months?
We started going out and stuff, going bowling, hanging out. He would come to the house.
She said they went bowling. I missed that part earlier. I was just probably just girl my nerves. But y'all went bowling. When y'all went bowling, they also tried to take Mo3 out that day.
House and play Connect Four with my family. Yeah, he was real good at Connect Four. So during that time, it was like the Connect Four war between him and my family. So he'll come over there and play Connect Four, take their money. It was just a big thing. So, and then I think that's really how we ended up talking for real, because I seen how he interacted with my family, and I don't really bring people around him like that. So I was like, okay, they like him. So.
Y'all, they already knew him. Like, what is she talking about? They already knew him.
And when you say Connect Four, I mean, you're talking about the old school, little circles, one team is red, one team is yellow?
Yeah.
But he was really good at that Connect Four?
Yeah, he was good at it.
Did you ever play with him?
I wasn't good enough. I wasn't interested in playing Connect Four. I was good at it.
And you said you can come over and talk to your family. Do you have any family?
I do.
Okay. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have one brother and I have 3 sisters.
And in fact, y'all have the same first initial, is that right?
Correct.
Now, how did that start? Like, how y'all
Hey, Renisha.
have the same first initial?
My daddy name is James Jackson. So we all got J's in our name.
I want to talk about, we're here, right? I'm going to talk about November 10th. Okay, this is the day before Melvin was murdered. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
Did y'all have plans to see each other that day?
Yes, we had plans the day before. He was telling me that he was flying down to come see me. He was in California. He said he was going to come.
If I remember the text message correctly, I may have to go find him. I'll find him before I get off here. But if I remember the text message correctly, Mo3 wasn't talking about coming see her. She asked him, when was he gonna come see her? She asked for Mo3 to visit.
To my house when he left for California.
Do you remember what he was doing in California?
Music stuff, from my knowledge.
And November 10th, do you happen to remember if that was a Tuesday?
It was.
About what time did he come to your house on November 10th?
He came early. I think it was about 11 o'clock probably. It was early. It was early.
And did he end up staying until the following day?
Yes.
Do you remember what y'all were doing day of November 10th?
We was talking. We was just, I really don't even remember. We was talking. I know I cooked that night, but talking. And he wanted a plate, so he came about a plate.
The nachos is another thing. Let me say that the comments are most definitely eating her up. The comments are eating her up. Okay, thank you. I got that one already. Oh Lord, this is a lot. So what time did they start court this morning? My butt will sleep and be up tomorrow. I don't know. She rolled up, to be fair. Oh Lord, Dream, how have you been? Do you want to hit the pan? I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all. We've been up here for 2 hours and 57 minutes. This is all crazy. I'm just really excited about tomorrow to see what else gonna come out. We know that they're gonna start court. Thank you, Flimo. They're gonna start court off with Jassy, and then started about 9 a.m. But tomorrow starts at 8:30. Oh damn. They started court. They're gonna start court off tomorrow with Jassy. And I'm just really surprised at who else are gonna call to the witness stand. When it came to today, I really didn't have no expectations of who they were gonna call or anything like that. So I was shocked and surprised, honestly, when Dr. Randall Graham hit the stand. Baby, I had to quickly when got my shit be what's going on. This is so emotional for real, especially since we've been following and seeing these people online acting a fool. Yes, the whole family is toxic. Did anybody see when they showed the images of Mo3? Talking about him getting hit in the scrotum and all that. That was really gruesome. And I'm just thinking like, damn, Miss Nicole had to sit through with all that. Damn. They basically shot all the man penis off. Like, this is just... $13. Mo3. 13. Let me read these comments. They say, why ninjas put on glasses when they get on trial? Why not be sophisticated outside of the courtroom? My people, we need to do better. The medical examiner just got off. The first witness saw his face, and putting on the mask, he turned the blicky on her and told her to leave. Somebody said the final photo of Lil Melvin behind that BMW was effed up. It was an Audi, I thought, not a BMW. They say, yeah, bro did it. You could tell the way he was looking after the video. This is crazy. Let's go, Renisha. Girl, I probably look tired and wore out. Passing on 11:11 is 11 in the 11th hour. You can't tell me Mo3 wasn't full of purpose. Absolutely, y'all got 80-10. Most definitely have to agree with that. I am going decompress. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going decompress. I appreciate each and every last one of you all for rocking with me for 3 hours. I love you all more than you guys know. Please make sure that you hit the like button on your way out the door, or if you are catching the replay, make sure that you hit the like button and share. I appreciate y'all. We are streaming on all platforms. Salute to everybody on Facebook, Twitch, and of course, my favorite family right here on YouTube. The bestest people in the world. This is good. We finally here, y'all. We made it. We got to decompress and recharge our energy for tomorrow. That's why I'm at. So, yeah. Let's do that. If you need to hit me up on the gram. Hold on, y'all. My computer. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to show y'all my book. It's all right. I'll do some more. In the meantime, between time, if you need to hit me up on the gram, Essence City Raps. Email me, bookisthecity@gmail.com. Much love to each and last one of you all. And as always, thanks for watching. Watch you stay, enjoy what you create, and welcome to Sin City.
Hey, the bomb. That nigga 3 back like a motherfucker. Hey, man, y'all already know what the fuck going on. I touched down cars here like this. I heard a bunch of real rap going on in the city, man. R.I.P. sent me with them, man. Like this, for real up. Quality dollar, they made their mind up not to ride with a mouth. I'm sick and tired, I had to swallow my pride up. Their heavenly father, I know they watching, but I gotta provide. Got a mama, hope you keep her alive. Lot of partners that I lost to the coppers. Get a look, bitch, I'm the boss of this roster. They ready to ride. I know they gon' kill them, I gotta get them out the hood before they die. I know they itching when I look in their eyes. Bringing them back with extendo, let down the window, rearrange the whole scene up. Laws come wig like we ain't seen none. Get it and go, make sure you change your demeanor. Pockets thick and thicker than the legs on Davina. Fuck the white girl, she take dick a real screamer. Salute her, she ain't snitches the day that I seen her. Interrogation room, the laws looking for the heater. Talking about the 3, she started speaking amnesia. Remember when I stole her was a photo green beamer? They ain't let me drive it cause I probably would've wrecked it. Don't believe the lies, bitch, I'm highly respected. A man never test me, he'll die by this weapon. Learn how to shoot, took time to perfect it. All hell is the king, bitch, I'm a guy in my section. I ain't gotta improvise, but the side that I'm repping. They don't recognize that I strive for this blessing. Yeah, look, champion, I'm a champion, I win. They like, damn, he won. They like, damn, he won again. Got the heart of a lion, standing tall with that iron, nigga, you gon' have to kill me. And they know that I'm a ride when they look me in the eye, and that's why the street feel me. Cause I win, win, win. I win, win, I win. I did this shit once, came back, did it twice, I'ma do the shit again. I'm a champion, I'm a champion, I win. Look up, damn, he won, come here, look. They don't televise it, disguise my progression. Will they ever check me or ride is the question. Catch them outside, but they dodge my direction. 5'5" with a 6'9" complexion. I won't jeopardize what I got, that's why they panicking. Shooter with a shooter, don't get turned into a mannequin. My cousin in the feds, say the cell block jamming them. Stay up by some friends, I need alcohol and bandages. Illuminati shit, see the devil when them candles lit. God got my back, so I ain't tripping, he gon' handle it. Look, why would you put all this pain on my plate? Spread lies on my name, tell the people I'm fake. They look up to 3 because I am the way. I'm the king of the jungle, I run with the apes. I pray that one day the world see that I'm great. Stay down all the way, I go hard in the paint, I'm a champion. In my city.